Hello everyone! Sorry for the delay in the stream. A few things came up, so unfortunately, I had to deal with a few things, but we should be back right into it. Alright. Let's just get back to our free time. Alright. I think, if I remember correctly, we did Is Mimi last time, so let's do her again. If she's still in the room. Yep, alright.
You want to hang out? Well then, let me ask.
Who's my favorite god? Dionysus.
Huh, you actually got it right. Well then, please proceed.
Smina was like a cat to me. She'd act like an asshole if you didn't give her attention, and then act like she doesn't even need your attention when you give it to her. The difference between a cat and Ismene, however, was that cats are cute. Ismene is not. That being said, she was rather fun to hang out with, and so I approached her once more. Hold up! You trying to tell me that my girl Ismene is not cute? First off, she is... I need to make a simp tier list for Antebellum. I have not done that yet, but I do have my own likes and dislikes for everyone and their attractiveness levels. Oh, you again. Yep. Hi, Ismene. It's your favorite mortal. Not my favorite. Wow. Thanks. You're welcome. So, I was meaning to ask you something. No, you cannot ask me anything. Rude. But you can suggest I answer a question of yours. Alright, I was wondering, that intense academy you were in, were there any upsides of being there? I suppose. The education is really lovely. In the end, even the teachers were incredibly scummy. It was a good learning experience. Huh. I guess it did lead to your ultimate title, didn't it? It also led me to my beloved Dionysus. Well, even from the age as young as 14, I believe it was, the stress of school got a bit too much, even for someone like me. And thus, I turned to Dionysus' wonderful gift that lets him possess you. What? That's a really young age to... Maybe I regret it? Who knows? You cannot change the past. You cannot predict the future. Simply make sure you don't look like a fool in the present. Didn't the whole murdering your professor thing make you look like a bit of a fool to others here? Didn't being a little bitch make you look like a bit of a fool to the others here? Exactly. But once again, I am not ashamed of what I did. I believe it was fully justified. If I didn't do it, do you think he would have conversed others? Do you think he would have conversed others into doing those awful things with him? That's very true, yeah. If people think I'm a monster, murderer, or whatever else for doing what I did, then that's on them. You know, I've been doing a lot of thinking, I suppose. I've arrived at a conclusion, Ismene. Think about it, Shinku. Is this relevant, and do I want to hear it? Yes! Yes, you do. A hope? You'd be surprised what I class as relevant. It is a very little selection of topics. What I wanted to say is, I don't blame you for what you did. I can see why you did it. That was surprisingly relevant. I just wanted to say it. Thank you, I suppose. But this doesn't mean I want to hang out willingly. Me and Mene discuss the mythological influences in my novels for the next few hours. Oh my god. It's so loud! Every time I get so surprised. Okay. It seems like I had some time to myself. Maybe I should try hanging out with someone. Another. Okay. I think I'm just gonna use all mine on Ismene for now, honestly.
You want to hang out? Well then, let me ask.
Oh, well, I don't think I know this one. Oh. Well, I assume this is a lot easier. Oh.
I do not need this. Goodbye.
Wait! 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 No! Oh, it's Yui. Huh? What's her voice? Is like, Cheekbones! It's me! Please open the door! I hesitantly opened the door and opened it to see Yui standing on the other side. Oh! Yui. Hi. Chiku! I have a proposal for you. I heard from Maiko. What is it? Well, I wanted to do a super special surprise for all of us. After all, with the motive, it's probably for the best that we get our minds off things, yes? Yeah, surprise? Mm-hmm. I was going to do a super cool, elegant tea party in the biodome. Oh my god. Oh, that sounds nice. Doesn't it just? Takiko told me she'd sort out all the outfits. Kotaro said he'd do the cooking. Well, when I got to speak to him, that is. It took me a bit, but after a bit of bribery with bubblegum, I got him speaking. I think I'm going to regret asking this, but, what did you do to Kotaro anyway? Well, we wanted to do more, but once we chopped off a bit of his hair, he bolted to the room and ran away. Or bolted to the door and ran away. What a shame. Maybe try not to bully the kid? That's besides the point. Anyway, I was wondering, would you like to organize it with me? We just need a few more things for the party. Oh, yeah, sure, I can help you out. Great, splendid, fantastic. Now, your first job as my assistant is convince everyone to attend. Oh, that would be, easy, right? Oh, yeah, probably. They're all currently gathered in the lecture hall. Okay. I told them I had a special surprise to announce, and I did say I was going to announce it 15 minutes ago, so we're a tad late. So they might be a little grumpy. 15 minutes? And it's about to be 16. Yes, let's get going. Yui joined your party. A little against your will, but you joined it. We cautiously stepped into the lecture hall. Everyone was still gathered, some more tired of waiting than others. Whoop-de-fucking-do! Honkers and Hair is back with her bitch boy. Only took you 18 years. Merry St. Patrick's Day, whores! Amelia, miss, I'm sure they have a good reason. Mint, dude, look. You gotta stop taking their shit. I can't protect you forever. Right. Come on, y'all. I'm sure there's a reason they took so long. We should just try and see what they want. Yeah. Now I know that there's two people behind this. It's bound to be good. Now, Warrior of the Pen, present your newest venture to the guild. Yui's kinda, We're holding an outdoor tea party! I don't like tea. We're holding an outdoor tea party! We're holding an outdoor party! The outdoors is real scary. We're holding a party! I'm not allowed to attend parties without adult supervision. We're holding a thing! Okay? It'll be tomorrow! After our garden! It'll have food! You guys like food, right? Think very carefully about if you want to say that or not. I, Taka Hero, personally think this is a rather vibing idea, and thus shall be attending. I will attend, as a damage control if Taka accidentally becomes too overzealous with the new language she's learned. You know what? Hell yeah, I'm in. I love you, Lyra. And if Lyra lies attending, I legally have my babysitting sorted. Of course! If Shin's helping to organize it, I bet it'll be real good. Well, Melody Pretty is always in. It'll be an excellent of a plotline. Well, sure, fine, I'll come. But I ain't dressing up in a fucking dress, got it? I'm only coming for the food. You're coming too, ultimate houseplant. Okay. I see no reason to attend. I'm not sympathetic toward my hostage and thus see no reason to distract my mind from it. Then I see no reason to attend either. Oh, you two are no fun. I for one believe this will be rather interesting. I'll come. I've already been forced into cooking for it. Well, hey, I'll attend there. Gotta support my buddos cooking. I don't think I'd be appreciated if I attended. No, you would. Please. You're not invited, Miss Minnie. What? Jesus! I don't want a filthy professor slut in my party. Hey! Dracole, don't. Just don't worry. I'll be fine on my own. Are you sure? Miss Minnie didn't respond. She just left. Miss Minnie. Don't worry about her. It's safer without her there. Mom, I'll deliver a fancy tea party office later. I just need to get the annoying kitty. What? I need to get to annoying the kitty until they give me the outfits. Bye-bye! She skedaddled away. And I need to make sure she doesn't get herself killed trying to do that. Right, you want to come with? Oh my. Doesn't this mean the divorce is canceled? Absolutely not. The only thing here is that it's canceled is your ass on Twitter. And we left her to Twitter. I'll get to cooking. My Melody Pretty, can you two help me with the cooking? Absolutely. I'll make gotcha tsundere cookies. One of the cookies will be spicy. Happy to help. Let's go. Those three left. Watch as more people started to leave. Who looked at me and Yui still standing on stage. Hey, I'm looking forward to attending. And hey, Shin, stay safe, alright? Of course. Stay safe too, alright, Drac? He bowed his head and left, eventually every one of us leaving the room aside from me and Yui. Hey, do you think you were a little, harsh on his Mine? Don't you think you're a little too quick to forgive her, sweetheart? She did kill someone. I know, but she's most likely to kill us. I guess. But with everyone's hostages, everyone has motivation to kill. I suppose. Anyways, enough about her. It's party time. Come on, let's go to the library first. I saw some folded up tables by the books. Alright. Would you like to save? Yes. We stepped in the fairly dusty library. It was clear that this place was originally meant for books, but it was stuffed to the brim with other junk Mono Neko had clearly shoved in there. Hey, over there! There's a folded table. You take the table, I'll take the chairs. Alright. I moved over to the area, pulling away the table, getting ready to carry it. But as I pushed it away, I noticed something.
Huh?
What is it?
It's empty.
What is? Maiko's head?
No, the box.
And?
It isn't dusty.
And that means?
Something was taken from it. Recently.
Oh.
Look, Shinku, you're really intelligent, and I really admire that about you, but I do not get where you're coming from.
Uh-oh.
What if something was taken from it for a murder?
Gee, stop snooping. God! This ain't just a messed up version of Scooby-Doo.
Ah!
I quickly pulled away from the box, stumbling back as I looked at the cat.
Ah! Shinku, it's a feral otter. Protect me!
Bitch, what did you just call me?
What do you need?
Jeez, are you two just constantly on Sherlock Holmes mode?
What was wrong with looking in the box?
Does it really matter?
Probably if, whatever was in that box is being used for murder.
Wait, murder? In a killing game? Wow, Einstein, you figured it out! Ding, ding, ding!
Murder?
Just get back to planning your pity party, and don't question it!
And if that, Mononeko disappeared through the vents. Sus. What was that? I don't know.
How about we take these tables and chairs to...
Oh, I accidentally hit space. Sure. I'm gonna assume it's to the area. As the two of us continued toward the kitchen, Yui suddenly stopped and reached a hand out to stop me along the way.
Hold your cheekbones!
Huh? What is it, Yui?
There's something that's been bothering me. You see it too, right?
Bothering her? I glanced around the area, eyes scanning over everything until my eye landed back on her and shook my head. I don't see anything. What?
Those creepy dolls! You mean to tell me you haven't even looked up there?
I followed where she was pointing to see an eerily dressed doll, its vacant expression and glassy eyes watching over us. I see what you mean.
Exactly. These disgusting little fever dream toddlers have been creeping me out ever since we got here. Hey, cheekbones. Can you do me a favor, pretty please, with a cherry on top?
She leaned in close, batting her eyes innocently at me. Yeah. What do you need, Yui?
Lift me up and see, so I can take one down and see what it is.
What? I don't think we'd be able to reach.
Of course you will. Now help me up. Onto your shoulders, preferably.
Before I could even protest, she reached out to lower me down so she could climb on. Hey, hold it, Yui. Like I said, this won't. Ow! I'm not built for physical stress like this. With Yui firmly cemented herself in place with her feet on my shoulders, she put her hands against the wall.
Onward and upwards, cheekbones.
I attempted to oblige, lifting Yui up as high as I could before. Ah! Her legs gave out beneath me, and we both tumbled to the ground. Yui, well, she at least had the softer landing. Squarely onto my chest, that is.
What the hell is that, Shinku?
Yui, I'm not that strong. I tried to tell you.
Never mind that. Gosh, I almost had it too.
And what do you think the two of you are doing? I turned to see Aloran a little ways down the hall, simply observing us.
Oh, you.
Aren't you busy researching Bormium somewhere in the lab, Laura? I heard a commotion. I wanted to see what the source was. I quickly stood and began brushing myself off. Well, we were trying to figure out what these dolls are.
You could be the major creeps. Almost as bad as...
Yui, please.
Oop. Yo, what's up?
Yui grumbled under her breath, and Laura wandered closer toward us before gazing up at the doll. And... cameras. Huh? How do you figure? Consider, these dolls have always been in the most opportune corners, able to cover a wide area at all times. They're put in locations where none of us can reach easily. They're immobile, and their glass eyes are indicative of some sort of recording software. Hey, what's up? How have you been? It's been a while since we've chatted. In layman's terms? We're being recorded by the dolls, placed in areas we can't reach. I thought this was obvious. Now that she mentions it, it makes a lot of sense. Now, if you two are done making fools of yourselves, I'll be on my way. Wait! Thank you, Alora. Your gratitude is wasted on me. Use your brain cells next time, and I may dignify it with a response. I love Alora. Good. Oh, that's good to hear, Matt. Let's go. And with that, she walked off. Yui and I turned to look at each other before. Alright, enough of that. Where were we, Cheekbones? Though Yui put on a carefree and semi-flirtatious air, I could tell. The prospect of cameras watching our every mood had put her on edge. Had to admit, I was afraid too. Right, to the kitchen. Kotaro and Eiichi were working on rather nice-looking pastries on the table. Michael had been bounded off to go help Taki go with the dresses, expressed by a rather elaborately decorated note on the table. Eiichi, sweetie! Ah, Kotaro, darling! How's the cooking going? Kotaro knows a lot of facts about cooking. I'll tell you that. I looked away from Yui, edging away from her and moving to the sink, wanting to focus on the cooking probably. It's going alright, Miss Saore. We could only find vanilla flavored essence though, so they're all going to be vanilla. Hope it's okay. Did you know that vanilla is the only fruit-bearing member of the orc? Yes, very good. Well, I did hope we'd be able to have more diverse flavors. I suppose these will have to do. Do you like vanilla, Shinku? It's alright. Alright? I think vanilla's rather boring. Alright, I think vanilla can be very nice. I think watermelon flavored stuff could be much nicer. Watermelons come in 1,200. Alright, Chiku. Things seem to be fine here, so let's go to the garden with me? Oh, wait! Miss Yui, Mr. Shinku, before you go. I'm making a big cake. Almost 6 feet tall, and it's going to be the centerpiece, so don't worry. I'll make sure this party will be a success. After all, you're doing this to make us closer before anyone gets the motivation to murder, so they hesitate and don't... Yeah, that's exactly why. So you gotta work hard, okay? So let's go, shall we? That doesn't make any sense, though. Because if you're trying to get people to be close to you before they commit murder, why aren't you, like, inviting the person who you think is most likely to murder? That doesn't really make any sense. If anything, not inviting her gives her even more motivation to murder, right? Because, like, when you think about it, she's... Who's your favorite currently? My favorite character as of right now is, well, I know spoilers because I'm a VI on the team, but, my favorite character is, always is and has been Taka. So, it's always going to be Taka. I love Taka. Yeah, it's just like, it doesn't really make sense to have, like, not invite Ismene when she's like, yeah, she's most likely gonna murder us. But if you're holding the party to get people to be close to everyone and prevent them from murdering, then why aren't you inviting the person who's most likely to murder? That doesn't make sense, you know? And I guess it makes sense out of character, but like, in a story standpoint, it just doesn't really make sense. I took a deep breath as I looked around at the area, gently placing out the table as I helped Yui with the chairs.
Wow, Shinku, you know, you're not as terrible at lifting things as I thought you would be. You're actually quite strong.
Thanks? He literally dropped you before, what the fuck you mean?
So, what do you think of the people here?
No one I really hate yet.
Oh, not even the professor murdering mythology bitch?
No, I lowered my voice, praying Yui wouldn't attack me for this. This Minnie is quite nice. I think she's one of the people I feel most safe around. Her and Chakol.
You have interesting tastes.
Well, they say friendships bloom from the strangest places. She fell silent for a brief moment before as she covered the table with a thick white cloth. Why is there dramatic music?
Hey, Shinku?
Oh, yeah? Who's your hostage? It's... I sighed, looking away. Kind of hard to explain.
Mine's my dad, just so you know.
Yes, I know, it's so hard on me. I'm just scared for him. You know what being scared is like, right, Shinku? Yes. I don't want anything bad to happen to him. Hey, I'm sure it'll be okay. I know I can come off as a little opinionated and a little too pretty at times, but I'm not untouchable. I'm just like you and the mythology weirdo, minus the murder, of course. I don't want to break in front of anyone else, but I wasn't really sure what to say. Look, Yui, usually Dracul would be the one helping this lot. You're doing really well, alright? I'm proud of you. You're trying to help everyone. She looked up at me expectantly. My heart started to race. Had I not said enough? Was I meant to say more? Was it not good enough? Yeah, thanks. No. What else do you setting up for the party? That should be enough. You can go now if you'd like, Shinku. Guilt clouded my stomach. I couldn't help feeling like I'd messed up. Like I'd said something wrong. Like I wasn't good enough. She should have invited Dracul or Eiichi or... I'll see you later, Yui. Really looking forward to the party. Looking forward to seeing you there later, Cheekbones. I took a sigh and briefly returned to my room, feeling fairly optimistic despite my crippling self-doubt in the back of my mind. Seemed like I had some time to myself. Maybe I should try hanging out with someone. Woo! Ismene! I've been only doing Ismene's 3 times as of so far, so...
You want to...
I got this wrong before. But I'm going to assume that's this one now.
Huh.
It's Dionysus.
You actually got it right. Well then, please
Okay, thank
proceed.
God. Ismene and I seem to be getting closer each time we hang out. Still, it was up for debate as Ismene was rather hard to interpret. Even so, I decided it would be nice to talk to her for a bit. Mortal, I have a very important lesson for you today. I'm going to teach you how to commit a sacrifice. Huh? Silence. It'll be useful someday. When? Do you dare question me? Yes? A foolish decision, really. Oh! But, he'll look upon the mockery that you are with as amusement, so you may be spared. Silence. Time for teaching. Alright. So, first you decorate up the animal. Make them look prettier to hide their flaws. Like you dress up a child in a school uniform to hide their immaturity. Okay. You parade them around the streets, playing music to calm them down. Like you give a child like you give a child in school breaks and playtime to distract them. Then you bring them to the altar, scattering grain around in the circle. Only the people in the circle will be affected by the blessing. Like how only those deemed gifted will ever get a chance. Are we sure this is still about a sacrifice? You dare question me? No, it's just... People can't take things at face value today. They just have to read further and further into things. Well, a lot of things have subtext and context behind it written into it. But not everything does. Anyways, shall I continue? Sure! As Mene educated me on how ancient sacrifices were conducted. It was strangely interesting. I stretched, raising my arms as I noticed someone attempting to cram something rather big through the small gap in my door. I looked at it in confusion and cautiously approached the door, opening to see...
Ah! Hi! Hi, Shishi! This is just a special Taki Cup delivery! I just have a few things for you to sign and to receive your parcel. We're an incredibly reliable company who is not responsible for any packages that go missing, are destroyed, stolen, eaten, etc. Tax and shipping is not included.
I smiled a bit. Hey, thanks. I really appreciate it. May I ask what's inside?
It's your pretty costume for Yu-Yu's big funky tea party. Try it on.
I will. I promise. Thanks for this. I really appreciate it. Is this where the CG is? With his cake?
Bye-bye. That outfit only puts you into several thousand mono coins in debt. I'll be back when Big Scary Friendship Club, Minister of War, and Debt Collectors to collect your fees, plus interest soon. Bye-bye-bye.
Wait, what? Before I could question it, the girl had already scurried off. I shut the door inside. Jeez, she's a strange one. I looked at the costume Takiko had handed me, wondering if I'd really be able to pull it off. Well, never know until you try. It's time! Cake! 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 Oh. After a lot of wriggling and a bit of struggle, I managed to get the strangely frilly garment on. Let's go, the cake! Wait, where is it? How do I get rid of the... Oh, just one normal party. We can try not to be boring or a burden for it. Wait, how do you get rid of it? Like the CGI. I forgot how. Wait, no! I want to get a shot at the cake. Aw, you can see it through the text box. I guess, but look at that ass though. What that ass do? Okay. Just one normal tea party. We can try not to be boring or it. That's all it is.
Are you actually joking with me right now?
What the? Its voice? Everything went cold.
You are pathetic, distracting yourself from your fears.
It hurt.
You do not care what's happening to your sister. You're just messing around in lace and ruffles like a scared little boy who will never succeed at anything.
I could feel my chest rising and falling. It's getting harder to breathe.
You disgust me.
I quickly shook my head. the sound of a clock hitting a certain time snapping me out of my delusions. It was almost time for the party. I braced myself and made my way over. Would you like to save? Yes, please. That'd be really cool if I could do that. He entered the garden with bated breath. It looked like I was the last one to arrive. Everyone was gathered in the outfits Sakiko gave them.
Shinku!
He immediately exclaimed, seeing me enter. He wanted to move over to me, but Yui quickly stepped in front of him, grabbed my hands.
Shinku, welcome. It's such a pleasure to have you here. Want to dance with me?
Oh, I love how her hair is now in a, what's it? Syncopated note. Because it has a little tail. See? It's syncopated. Music knowledge.
Hey.
Look at my bunny ears. Aren't they super
Who do you think will die? I already know the spoilers. I'm on the VA team, and I was also a beta tester, so I already know what happens. I can't really say much.
Indeed they are! Your armor is truly divine!
You know, dancing doesn't sound too bad. Lila, wanna take my hand?
Depends. How good are you at the can-can?
Forgive me for
Deegan!
asking, but why are you in a dress, Minty? Are you being one of those e-boys I've heard so much about?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Well, you see, Miss Amelia?
I wasn't wearing a fucking dress, so Mint agreed to swap outfits with me. Ain't that rad?
How does that fit, though? Mint's like way taller than you.
Yeah.
I personally think the dress looks rather splendid on Mint.
You know, if it gets your defense stats up, go for it!
Why is it so poofy? I can't move in this dress!
I'm sure you can move if Ichi threw you.
I ain't eating anyone at this party.
Let's keep throwing people to a minimum, alright?
No. I personally would very much like to see Aichi use his big, strong muscles to...
I love this part. VA did such a good job here. We are swiftly interrupted by a scream, piercing the happy atmosphere. That scream.
It sounded like...
Is Meanie.
Silver did such a good job on that scream. Ismane's VA, Silver. So good. I remember seeing bloopers of her like doing it over and over again too, because she had to like step away from the mic a little bit because it kept peaking. And I was just like, damn!
I'll go investigate, alright? Just, keep calm.
Hey guys, the snacks are here.
We were interrupted by a fairly jolly voice echoing through the room. They wheeled plenty of food onto the table as Drakul looked over at us.
You guys started food. I'm going to check on Ismene.
Drak, I'll come with you.
No. It's okay, Shin. It's probably nothing. You need to stay here and keep everyone safe. I'll be right back.
Okay. See you later.
He smiled at me and left as we turned to the food.
Wow, Kataro! This food
I
is
love
actually
their dresses!
decent.
Like how cute this is. Or like Takiko and Lyra's. They give me Alice in Wonderland vibes.
You know what? It ain't terrible. I could enjoy this.
I must say, I do have a soft spot for sweets.
Damn, this cupcake is the balls.
Whoa!
They took small bites, but they were swift and excited.
I wish I wasn't gluten-free. I guess I'll just stick with the fruits.
I wish I was the VA for Maiko back during this whole thing. I only got to voice her for the trial. Or starting the trial, yeah.
Lavender's rather lovely.
I wonder how many I can shove in my mouth. 7?
Coward. try 17.
That's such a Deegan line too. Oh my gosh. Deegan, my homie. I love your voice for Taka.
Oh, you're on. I'll do 18.
Oh shit.
You'll get a stomachache.
Each, we know that if they start competing, you're going to join too.
I will not deny that.
You guys are dangerous to society.
I've been to a pastry. Rush of sugar entering my blood system. It tasted nice. But that energy seemed to dim.
Hey, does anyone else feel... Huh?
I don't...
I collapsed. Everything went dark. I don't know how long it was or how deep I had fallen asleep, but I knew that after a while I woke up.
Huh?
But the thing I woke up to made me believe this was a nightmare. Here it is, boys! Yep. I was in shock. Horror. I didn't want to look. I didn't know what to say. Felt sick to my very core. The biggest comfort for me in this cold lab. Gone. And that's when I knew. This war had truly started. And that is the end of the chapter, or at least the end of the daily life. Oh my gosh. It's been 45 minutes. Do I want to do the trial today too? Because I have time. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I do the trial today too? Because I think I can knock it out. So I knocked it out in like one sitting when I first played it. Because I played it because that's when I get to show up. Because I get to voice in the Deadly Life for Maiko. It's really cool. Okay. Yeah, let me download the Deadly Life real quick and I'll quickly play that. Game download. Game jolt. I did not expect to get to Deadly Life today, but here we are, so. Okay. Photo location. Delete. Let's wait for it to download, which should be pretty quick because I'm on Ethernet. Do it. I'm doing it! Alright. Come on. There you go. D-Rat. Game. I'm gonna close this. And then hopefully the new one should show up. Hopefully it's the same engine, so. There we go. Okay, let's full screen this shit. It's finally I get to hear my own voice in the game. Let's go. Okay. Do you ever write stories? Do you ever write characters? Did you ever subject those characters to the most awful atrocities? Yes. Pass. Full of trauma and tragedy after tragedy. Did you ever write them in situations that were made to pain them? Yes. I'm wondering if this is karma. If the characters in my stories rebelled and let me suffer for once. Because what kind of sick writer would condemn their characters to atrocities like this?
The body of Dracul Tremblay has been discovered. An investigation shall now begin.
My cake! Please wait! Oh, that's me! I think I'm going to be sick.
Dracul!
Are you kidding me?
Jesus Christ.
God, it reeks. Who would do such a thing?
What the fuck? This is disgusting!
Huh? Huh? What are you all talking about? Is Minnie... She must have done this.
Oh dear, no.
Can
Please,
we
no.
not accuse people yet? Someone just died. For us sat the representation of all our shortcomings, all our failures. My closest friend, sprawled out, intestines ripped out. Ray, you're a mentalist. Use your weird mental powers to mind read whoever did this or something.
You annoying little shits! I just wanted to have one party, and this is what you do?
Shut up, Yumi. Huh? You knew what you were doing. You literally just got the motive videos. Do you think someone wouldn't use this completely unguarded party as an opportunity to attack? You even would hold this stupid party in a goddamn killing game! Because your incompetence and insistence to dress everything up with frilly metaphors and the killing star, and my friend is dead. And all you care about is your damn I cut myself off. That death is so brutal, and for what? Because Ripple wanted to do stuff that the game was too afraid to do. Oh my god. This isn't even the most brutal death, because I know spoilers and everything, and let me just say, the deaths further down the line get really bad. I cut myself off. Sorry. I spoke out of line. He smiled at me. Huh? Don't point fingers at me! I was just trying to keep everyone happy! Get us close so no one would kill!
Hey, wait a minute.
Well, that shows, yeah. And another thing, the murderer for this, it makes sense why they went so ham. Hey, listen up. There's a murder on hands, and like it or not, we've got to deal with it. Pickering isn't going to help anyone. We need to find the culprit or we're all going to get executed. We can mourn Dracul soon. She didn't appear to be paying attention at all.
Where's my poopy dress gone?
Hello? Do you want to burn?
Are you high or something? Can you please focus for one goddamn minute? I know the death in chapter 2, I was shocked. Yeah. Personally for me, chapter 3 really hits me hard. It hasn't come out yet, but I know what happens in like the entire thing. I know like who the mastermind is and everything. And like I know like the whole like basically I know everything about the series because I'm on the staff. Yeah, okay. Shut up. Takiko has a point. Our party outfits. They're gone?
Oh, that was me!
We turned our heads to the voice ringing from the bushes, flicking over to see Mamineko. I'm worried now. Be worried.
Uh-huh. I was so generous. The murderer made a fatal error. They killed in their party clothes. They knew that if theirs were bloody or they wore their normal clothes, everyone else would suspect them immediately. So, I did them a solid and used my extreme doctor powers to change everyone's clothes. You're welcome.
That sounds incredibly unfair. I mean, error. They should have paid for it.
But I wanted to give you a challenge. No growth comes from easy tests, huh? So I made it a little more complicated for your benefit. But you should focus on the investigation for now.
A sloppy killer, then? Or maybe one in panic? Dracul. Why him? Why not anyone else? I should have never let him go out to investigate his many scream by himself. A party and a killing game was never a good idea. Why would you ever speak up, Shinku? Kari would punch you if she saw you like this now. Wait, is Betty scream? was up with the three who didn't attend the party? Quickly rushed in, stopping their tracks as they saw the corpse. So sorry we're late to the event. These two just wouldn't let me in their room until the announcement played. I squirmed as he called it an event. It was a corpse. Even if he didn't know Dracole, he could have at least showed some respect. But regardless of what I thought, Kyoshi, Minnie, and Laura entered the garden. She covered her mouth, seeing Dracole's corpse. Oh. Dracole. For once, she broke, exposing her weaknesses. Tears welled in her eyes. Oh. Oh, the cape. Entirely necessary? No, not really. Yeah, no shit, Robo-chan. Neither was that comment, Carmine. Laura, please try to treat this as an actual murder and not some math equation. What? Hey, Taka, Mancy? No, that's good, right? It's cold. Cold. Let's start investigating, okay? You can act all egocentric when we have to debate about this later. Have you considered that I don't actually want to die and I'd rather suck it up and investigate the corpse now so I don't get us all killed? Yeah, surprise! Being alive is more important than getting attention. I can't do this anymore! She rushed out, looking like she was about to be sick. I stood and looked up at the corpse in disbelief, trying to sum up the courage to investigate, trying to find anything noteworthy on it. But I couldn't. It was all blurred and mixed in my mind as I sunk into the hopelessness that was slowly rising bubbles in my veins. I mean, maybe it would be better if you didn't investigate, Aishin. Then you could all perish and be with me again. Wouldn't that be super cool? The whole guild back together. Wow, Shinku, you really know how to pick those you abandon. Get out of my head. 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 Get out. Get out. Get out of my head. I'm just gonna keep. Stop. I'm sorry. I grip my forehead, swallowing back the urge to vomit as I held a hand on my shoulder, pushing down those thoughts. Shinku? I looked at the mythologist who had placed her hand on my shoulder. Looking around as guilt bubbled in the deep pit of my stomach as my earlier outburst at Yui, terrified of letting myself out on anyone else. What was that scream earlier?
Pardon?
What? You know, that scream you did while we all heard earlier? I didn't scream. I don't know what you're talking about. Didn't Dracole try to tell us to stop being defensive and covering things up? Dracole is a hypocrite, albeit a well-meaning one. So you did scream? No, I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't do that, or hear anything. Ask Alora or Kiyoshi if you're not sure. I was with Alora the entire party. Alora? Yes, what about it? I wasn't going to hang around Kiyoshi, but I wanted some fun, so Alora it was. Then... I really think you should stop this now. Don't you have more pressing things to investigate? I lowered my great gaze, not wanting to face the corpse. You're right. Just... may I ask where you and Alora were? We were in my dorm. Alright, I'll investigate that later. Truth bullet obtained! Is May's scream. Looked around the garden, feeling lost, knowing I should try and probably some energy to move, investigate, do anything. But it hurt. I couldn't. I knew it was better for all of us. But no, he wouldn't want us to die. So I pushed on and started investigating. Oh my god, it's so loud. Alright. I'll just click everything I can. I looked over at Min, who's standing by a strangely damaged looking flower bush, moving his spindly finger along the broken petals. What are you looking at? Hey, I get it you're in shock, but we should investigate if you're scared to go alone, you can come with me. No. It's quite alright. I'm not in shock. It's just when I passed out, this bush was fine. So you think someone tampered with it while we were knocked out? I think so. A few of the flowers have been completely torn off. Poor things. Why would the killer need to use flowers? Well, it might sound dumb, but it's well, you see, the plant, it's a conitium flower. It's been ripped off. I don't know how to pronounce that, but yeah. It's highly toxic. Basically, a highly toxic flower. Did they poison Dracul as well? No. With the amount of flowers gone, it could only be a potent dosage to knock someone out, and they'd feel extremely sick and have side effects of eating it. So is this what they used to knock us out at the party? I doubt it. See, the amount gone, it would only be enough to knock out one person, and we'd all have symptoms if we were knocked out with it. I'll take that on board. Thanks, that really helps. You're welcome. Now I'm going to fix this bush after the trial. Current part plan. Okay. So I already know exactly how this case goes down. I don't know what I forgot how the trial is like, but I know like how each thing goes into account and everything. So yeah. Because I was there for both the read-through of the chapter before it came out, and I was also there. I also played through this entire thing on my own, and then I think I was there when a friend played it as well, so that's cool. Finally, it starts. It's so cute watching her run around trying to solve this. Okay, I don't think I'm getting evidence here. Lol, Lyra. Okay, what's up? Rope markings, cake, chef, alright. That makes things clearer. The sheer grandiose of the murder knocks people like this. She seems to be rambling to herself, making all kinds of mental notes. It was honestly impressive. Jesus Christ, who would do this? I'm gonna make kick their ass. Well, we need to focus on finding the culprit first. Whatever. Min will still kick their shit for me. Okay. It was for this. Did I cause this? Damn. No, I want to check out the cake. No, I want to check out the cake. Can I check out the cake? Please? Oh, there you go. Even looking at it made me want to throw up. I could barely handle the sight of it. Dracul's intestines ripped out of his very chest. His eyes like cherries on a cake. It disgusted me. Only someone incredibly deranged could have even think about this. I'm so sorry, Drac. I don't know what I'll do without you. I need our guildmaster back. One notable thing about the body is that it was placed on the 6-foot cake Kotaro was preparing to be the final surprise of the tea party, wheeled in on a massive platform for easier transportation. The exact conditions the body was left in was listed on the monofile, but I couldn't bear to look at it. Maybe I was in denial. Dracul's corpse. I don't know why, but I stepped closer to the corpse. Tears falling down my face as I moved my hand to hold its. But that's when I noticed. There were rope burns that had slightly damaged Dracul's gloves and boots. Who was sick enough to put him through all this? Rope burn parts. I think that's it for here. But frankly, I was relieved that I could leave the room. I didn't want to have to stare at yet another man I'd let down again. And so, my breath itching, I stepped out of the biodome. I didn't get that stock. Oh. The smell of the blood alone made me want to gag. It appeared to trail through the lab side, leading from the trash disposal room of all places. But not to the garden, but the food court. appeared a bit tried. Trail of blood. Inhaled a deep breath of steamed blood, knowing that I could follow it to this origin. So if a heavy heart, I pushed the trash disposal. Okay. So it's like a pile of discarded clothes. So these must be the tea party outfits that Marunakas has changed us into chocolate. What an astute observation, Kutsuki. Have you also perhaps noticed that Dracul is dead, or that the grass is green? Jesus, Laura! I was just talking to myself. Then do it in your head, please. Have some common decency for those of us who like to think. Discarded bloody. Okay. What are you looking at? The blood on this. It's the oldest blood here. You can tell by how thick it is. What blood? The blood on the baseball bat. Oh, yes, there's a baseball bat. While it is produced to be used in sport, which it appears someone used it for homicide, which is frankly a more productive use of it. Okay. Baseball bat. It just appears to be a load of smashed splatter machinery with side of the on the floor. Can you tell me what it is? I'm a chemist, not a mechanic. Oh. However, I am well versed in all sorts of technology. I can tell you that it was used for storing some sort of data, but someone appeared to have some sort of motive for this device. Storing data? I wonder what kind. Repeating what I am saying will not give you any sort of benefit. It is simply just tedious and wasting our investigation period. Oh! Right! Sorry! Smash device. Well, I think that's a wrap from here. Alora, do you want me to help investigate us, sir? No thanks. Oh! Well, all on your own time. I already know how the killer did it. How? Do you know who it was? The mechanisms of this murder are quite simple. It's now just trying to understand who logically could kill him using that method. Well, what about considering motives? What about sharing with the rest of us? I do not understand what you mean by motives. Also, I intend to not share it. Utter myself to so many people about how I can easily piece this stuff together would make me prime target for anyone who wanted to get away from murder. And logically, I would therefore make a good victim. That's strangely smart, but why are you telling me this? I would tell you, but I see no personal benefit to it. Alright, okay. I'm going to head to the food court then. That's where the trail of blood led to. There's gotta be evidence there. Goodbye. On to the food court. I didn't expect to see Eiichi here. The whole room reeked of blood. I didn't know how he could stand me in here. I didn't have time to ponder on that. I need to investigate. Well, this is mildly concerning. It reeks. Oh gosh, there's quite a lot. Yeah. Puddle of blood. Hold on, there's something shiny in the blood. It's a bit covered in the stuff though. How can you spot something like that? God, gotcha player's intuition. I can spot shiny things for miles. Something that it's sometimes the only thing that brings me serotonin. Jesus. Oh, that's a bit. Anyways, it's some sort of scalpel. A medical one, specifically. I guess those aren't hard to find in the lab. So anyone probably could have taken it. Oh, here. I looked at the bottle of vanilla, still placed on the table from Kutara's baking. It was strange because even though it was the primary flavor they used for a lot of the pastries, I couldn't really taste it. Hesitantly, I opened up the mostly finished bottle, moving into my nose ready to drink it. Whoa! Slow down there! You don't want to be huffing vanilla. Trust me, I did that before. It was not as tasty as it smelled. I'm not going to drink it. That would be crazy. sorry, I just got a little worried there. That, since your friend died, you're gonna develop a drinking habit for vanilla. Look, I won't judge. Hey, I'm sorry about your call. It's fine. I looked up and smiled at him, my hand not shaking on the vanilla bottle. Of course it wasn't. It was a bold-faced and easily readable lie. Anyone could figure it out that I wasn't lying. What else was I meant to say? The truth? And have a breakdown? That wouldn't be productive or useful for anyone during the investigation, and both me and Ichi knew it. I knew he knew it when it looked over with a regretful and understanding expression. The sad silence, not wanting to address the elephant in the room. I have a question though, I asked, invading the silence. Oh, sure, what is it? Is this really vanilla? Well, of course the bottle says so, give it a smell if you're not convinced. I lowered my nose and sniffed the liquid, immediately feeling off. Sleepy, woozy. I let out a cough and pulled away, feeling the bottle. I don't think vanilla is meant to do that. Yeah, me neither. Tampered vanilla bottle. Well, I think that's everything here. I love Ichi, man! So sweet! Generally, though, it isn't an empty offer. No, it's like... Here. I have a question, Ichi. When you gathered the stuff you needed for the people party, you went to the library to get a recipe book, right? Oh yeah, of course. We actually took 3 recipe books to make all the stuff we did. Library large perishable ingredients and storage ingredients. So you took some books and a few non-perishable ingredients from the library. Did you take anything else? Not that I can remember, but I wasn't the only one who gathered all the stuff. Why do you ask? There was an empty box in the taken from it. I didn't store ingredients or books. That's really odd. You should maybe bring that up with the trial. Speaking of the trial, in the remaining time I have to investigate, I'm going to check Queen's room and try and find something that can prove her innocence. Okay. I stepped into his Minnie's room only to see Kyoshi standing there, moving around and inspecting various items in the room. I was a little taken back by why exactly Kyoshi was also there, but simultaneously I was more surprised at the state of the room. It was a complete mess. Completely different from Minnie's usually prim and proper attitude. Not to mention the wine stains that decorated the carpet. What happened here? Oh, it's Goodsky. Jesus, what happened while we were at the party? You aren't aware? Laura and Ismene spent the night together here. Wait, what? Not like that, unfortunately for me. I was outside the entire time because they refused to let me in. But the two of them just spent the entire party chatting together. What about? I'm, not entirely sure. That's actually why I'm here. To figure out what they were talking about. Shouldn't you be focused on solving Chiko's murder instead? Then why are you here, going through a girl's room without her permission? To solve the murder or to solve the thoughts of Ismene festering in your mind? I had the sudden urge to slap Kyoshi across the face. Ew, no! My closest friend just died! What the fuck, Yoshi? I'm here to find something to prove Ismene's innocence. I saw a sparkling green object under her bed, pulling out to reveal something useful. What I revealed was a broken bottle lip with shattered ends, sharp enough to stab someone with. Broken bottle. This doesn't look good. Great job, Shinku. Expert investigator.
Why do you want to defend the Professor Killer anyway?
Because I want to believe in her. I want to believe that she's good, and that Dracul was right about her. He had faith in her, and I want to honor that. So it's all about Dracul? Not really about Ismene, huh? I mean...
You can repeat the lessons a dead man taught you, but please, know that the dead man died for a reason. Don't become the next dead man.
Huh. No! It could have been any of us. The world was just... Everything happens for a reason, my dear. Silence was shattered by our monopad lighting up with an announcement. I hesitated and looked at my monopad screen lighting up.
Alright, students. The
The investigation period is
Whoa! I can stop
over.
reading
Now
soon!
time for the class trial.
My god.
Please make your way over to lab side 2. It's time to show you the trial.
I'm really bad at reading.
Yeah.
I have a reading study. So this is gonna be a nice break. Monopod flicked off as I let it outside and I looked over at Kiyoshi. Let's just get this over with. Sure. In complete silence, we traveled to where we were meant to go. Everyone was already gathered. Me and Kiyoshi were some of the last people to enter. I suppose that came with the territory of having investigated rather far from the actual crime scene. Everyone was on edge, understandably so, not knowing who to trust as gazed anxiously around, exchanging our fear amongst one another. But even so, there was a sense of confusion in the air as the little robotic cat had gathered us in front of a random wall. Of course, as usual, it was Amelia to break the silence. What the hell are we doing here anyway? Are we meant to go to a trial? This doesn't look like a fucking court to me. You've been to a court? Well, duh. Of course I have. We're all criminals.
You don't go to court if you don't get caught. Can we please just focus on the current situation?
Mako spoke, breaking out of her usual melody pretty persona, speaking in her normal voice. Poor girl must have been so on edge. Oh. Jeez, you're all so loud. Do you... Oh.
Jeez, you're all so loud. Do you ever shut up?
What is this all about anyway? I'm not feeling too swell.
Well, my little lab rats, you need to go to the class trial room so you can discuss who decided to completely destroy all of Kataro's hard work he poured into his yummy master cake. And a killed your coal too, I guess. Oops, almost forgot about that.
Can we please stop treating this like a joke?
Well, if you want my comedy routine over, then you need to shut your trap and listen to me! Finally, good. Anyways, so I didn't want anyone seeing into the trial room earlier, so I put a ladder down the elevator behind this conveniently spaced wall. But Mr. Wallace served his purpose, so...
In an instant, Mononeko jumped up, slashing the wall down with their robotic tail. It shattered into rubble as Mononeko jumped back, paws on their chest.
Goodbye, my fellow comrade. You shall be missed, Mr. Wall.
Okay, so what now?
Well, now I have shown you all I could whip up your organs like souffles. Walk down the ladder, patients. It's time for our heart-pounding class trial.
All at once? No, that would be chaotic. One at a time, foolish mortal. Alright, let's do this. Wait, hold up. May I suggest the girls go down the ladder first, considering most of us are wearing skirts? Yeah, of course. I didn't even think about that.
Alright, I'll go first then.
One by one, the girls clambered down the ladder. Watched all of them ascend into the darkness, venture into the unknown. I drew a deep breath, holding my hand to my chest, wishing that Jacob was here right now, wanting his words of assurance. I didn't know how long I could last the trial without breaking down. This was too much. Blood, the smell, his eyes. It all scratched and tore at my mind until... I felt a hand on my shoulder. I flicked around and saw Ray, my eyes widening as I looked at him. What you did in the indoor garden when you talked back to Yui? Oh God, that I'm so sorry for that. No, don't double back on it. Don't do any of that apologizing now. You should speak up more often, instead of just writing down everything and presenting yourself as a perfect little soft boy. If you could do that, I'd be proud of you. But we should go. Don't hold yourself back, alright? They took away someone you loved, correct? So channel that hatred into your arguments. I simply blinked at Ray before I descended down the ladder, getting ready for the trial of my life. At the bottom of the stairs, there was some sort of door? We all waited in the lobby, unsure of what to do. Come on, let's step through!
Where are we going again?
We're going to play a game of the cat talkie, okay? They'll explain the rules. Don't worry about it though, we're gonna win. Mixer Lily will use her epic debating powers.
But you don't even...
Takiko was interrupted by Kiyoshi. Enough of this idle chatter. It's time to proceed. It's showtime, baby.
What happened to you? Just a moment ago you were all shaking and crying.
Well, my audience demands me, my dear Sugi. So I'm applying my impeccable technique of suppressing my emotions. It is very poggers. Oh my gosh.
Hey, before we begin, I'd like to establish that if all of you are worrying, please don't. Molly Pretty, while ditzy, can get anyone out of danger. So let's all do great in this trial, okay? I'll protect you all.
I don't think you'll be able to figure out much. Let's just get to this. That's the spirit, Ismene. March towards your death. Of course the killer is so eager to get in there and die. She didn't do it. I'll prove that when we're in there, alright? So let's get to it. Ah, the hype music! Ah! Trial time, let's go! Huh? Hey, Kotaro. Here, I'll hold your hand. Let's just get in there, okay, buddy? Okay. One by one, we all stepped into the door, revealing it was an elevator that seemed to descend even deeper into the strange lab. How far did it even go? Either way, we all brace yourselves for what was coming. There were 14 of us against one killer. I remember the meme here where all of them were just looking at Ismene's ass. We had like a meme where it's like, gaze, 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 all on Ismene's ass. It couldn't be too hard, right? I'll do this. I'll solve it for Dracole's sake. I promise myself not to be too vocal on things like this, but this is Dracole we were talking about. So for him, I'll try to put my anxieties aside and solve this. The elevator ground to a halt. We all stepped into the trial grounds, podiums labeled with our names. We each stood by ours. My head spun as I did. Plate art! Plate art, Pog! Plate art! Let's go! Okay, for Dracole. For everyone. I would find the killer. No matter what connection what was to them. I'd fight for our lives. Okay. Let me just explain right now. So I've only played up to the end of this I've only played chapter 1 myself, but I know the spoilers for everything else. So for the game, I've actually played this already, but I don't know. But I have never touched chapter 2 or anything else after that. So when I get to chapter 2 next stream, it'll be way more fun because I'll have no clue.
So, what exactly are we meant to do?
Oh, right. Sorry, I'm just so used to people already knowing this stuff.
I already know this stuff. Woo! Okay.
Let us begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. You will all discuss who you believe is the killer, presenting evidence and debating. And at the end of it, you vote for who you believe murdered Dracole in complete and total cold blood. Or it's gonna be some sort of boring, sympathetic motive that's probably gonna miss a load of emotional beats and just be underwhelming. But considering the state of the crime scene, I doubt that's the case. Anyway, if you get the right killer, the killer gets executed and you all continue your treatment. But if you get the wrong one, then I get to have my fun.
Jesus Christ. Okay then. Never had to debate with my head on the line, but I guess there's a first for everything.
Well, to start, it appears the victim has been murdered!
Good job, my beloved Taka!
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
Well, I believe our first matter of discussion should be the mechanisms of which they may all fall unconscious.
It's Ismene!
What? I mean, can it be anyone else? I think the fact she's a professor murdering skank is enough to put her high up on our culprit list.
Hold on. Think about this logically. Of course, it looks like Ismini committed it, but if you were a killer, wouldn't you want to frame someone who people already distrust?
But we were all at the party. When would any of us have time to frame Ismene?
That's me!
Especially all the way in her dorm.
Did you forget all of you passed out at the party? Do you know how long you were out for?
Also, what motive would I have to kill Dracul? He was my... He...
Ismini and Dracul were close friends.
I guess that's the way to put it.
Maybe you manipulated him and seduced him and brought him into the storage closet with that scream to...
We weren't close like that. You disgusting little nymph. I have half the mind to...
Hold on. That scream. We all heard it, right?
Yep, an epic jump scare moment.
Taka, please.
It was as clear as day. It was almost as loud as a peaked voice line.
Indeed. It actually did peak in like 50 other takes that Silver did.
Well, I don't remember doing it.
Liar!
How could that even happen?
How could you not remember popping a fat scream for the boys?
God damn it.
It's clear you're the culprit. Just look at the state of your room.
And you've been able to kill before.
This is bad. Everyone is accusing Ismene. We can't focus on finding an actual culprit if we don't clear a name. We have to do something. Non-stop debate is about to start. Non-stop debate, you observe what people are saying and quickly blah, blah, blah. I remember this. Not every weak spot is an argument that you should refute. It's very simple. We have a budget on. Good luck. It's very simple. Why do we have a budget of 2 potatoes? It's my personal aim to make the macaroni yard banger opera. Have fun. Here we go.
I mean, it really isn't looking good for
Taka has so many
Ismene.
one-liners. It's
She
great.
wasn't
Yeah,
at the
Taka's
party.
amazing.
Is there anyone else who could have screamed
Yes.
aside from Ismene?
The scream literally gives it away.
Ismene wasn't at the party, so she couldn't have passed out.
Do think about this logically. Think about where Ismene was at the time of the murder.
Huh? How does that affect anything? Ismene has no proper alibi.
Wait, which one was the... I hate that you can't look at which one's your thing, Aris. It's the one with the... It's the one about Alora, right?
I mean, it really isn't looking good for
Because Alora
Ismene.
was there with her. So she
She
does have an
wasn't at
alibi.
the party.
I just don't know how to...
Is
The first
there
trials
anyone
mechanics are so
else who could have
ass compared to the chapter 2 ones from what I've
aside
heard,
from
so...
Ismene?
How'd you do this twice as mine?
Ismene wasn't at the party, so she couldn't have passed out.
Do think about this logically. Think about where Ismene was at the time of the murder.
Huh? How does that affect anything? Ismene had no proper alibi.
It's not what I hit escape! Ah my god! She does have an alibi though. Is it the next one or something? Oh my god, I have to wait through this 3rd time.
I mean, it really isn't looking good for Ismene. She wasn't at the
I love
party.
how everyone pronounces Ismene's name differently. Even I do it differently.
Is there
That's like the whole
anyone
joke running
else
between
who could have
the VA teams that
screamed
no one pronounces
aside
it the
from
same, and it's
Ismene?
actually hilarious.
Ismene wasn't at the party,
Let me turn
so
my
she
game volume
couldn't
down.
have passed out.
'Cause I talk a little quieter than that. So.
Do think about this logically.
I'm gonna let it go past it.
Think about where Ismene was at the time of the
None of
murder.
the options seem like super obvious. Ah,
Huh? How does that affect anything? Ismene had no proper alibi.
Please hurry up.
Whoa, being a smart detective. Lila, are you proud?
No, because you're wrong.
Yeah, Taki. Real cool.
Uh-huh. Oh my gosh. What is it?
It really
It
isn't
doesn't make
looking
any
good
sense
for
to
Isamine. She wasn't at the
Box,
party.
Not the empty bottle.
Is there anyone else who could have screamed aside from Ismene?
How am I getting stuck on the first one? God damn it. I literally played this before.
So she couldn't have passed out.
Do think about this logically. Think about where Ismene was at the time of the murder.
In her room. Which, truthful, it had the whole thing about her being with Alora, though.
Huh? How does that affect anything?
I already clicked on the screen,
had
though.
no proper alibi.
Yeah, I don't understand. What is it? Ah! Oh, now is it frozen? Okay, there you go. Please.
I mean, it really isn't looking good for Isamine. She wasn't at the party.
Is there anyone else who could have screamed aside from Ismene? Ismene wasn't at the party, so she couldn't have passed out.
Do think about this logically. Think about where Ismene was at the time of the murder.
Huh? How does that affect anything? Ismene had no proper alibi.
I don't know what else it would be, right?
No, that's wrong.
Bro, I literally hit that! What? Hey, yo.
But I didn't see her at the party with us. What do you mean she has an alibi?
Ismene's room, while appearing scratched up, I don't think that was because of the murder. The stains can be easily explained with the broken bottle.
How so? What does that explain?
Those stains aren't blood, they're wine.
Ismene is a crippling alcoholic?
Silence.
I was right about something! Oh, Mom, are you proud of me?
Very proud, son. Now let's focus on the trial.
Ismene, I'm so sorry for outing you here, but Ismene drinks a lot. Channel Dionysus. And if you still don't believe me, you don't have to. Because there are two people here who can prove she wasn't able to commit murder. Isn't that right, Alora?
Thank you. Oh my gosh.
Indeed. That's correct.
Ah, so you do have a brain in there. How wonderful.
Well, yes, it is true. Ismene felt discomforted being left alone in the dorms with Kyoshi, so I stayed over at her place to lessen her chances of death in case of an attack from him.
And it was nice, was it not?
Hold on. How does that explain the alcohol?
Ismene and I indulged in some drinking.
Alora got a...
I love this part right here. This is my favorite part.
Indeed. I sat with my legs crossed instead of with them neatly next to each other, which decreases bowel movements and makes things internally less efficient. Truly shameful. I do hope you never have to see me in such a state.
Long story short, we both got possessed and wrecked my room a bit.
Ah, so that was the noises. A shame.
Noises? Alright, kinda creepy. Were you watching them or something?
Oh, I stayed outside their dorm the whole night listening in. It gave me so much wonderful inspiration.
Yikes!
Hold on, Kyoshi. You knew there's no way Ismene could have killed from listening in. So why did you push her being the killer so much?
I was testing you all. I want to see how much I can trust others in a class trial. Of course, if it got too much, I would have come forward to her defense. But now I know I can somewhat relax during class trials, since the rest of you haven't.
Yes, dear Kyo. We'll get to solving this right away.
Ugh, gross and slimy.
Agreed.
So wait, does that mean that the culprit has to be someone at the party?
Oh, gosh.
His words are trembling. No, baby, no.
And naturally, the suspicion would fall onto those who baked the sweets.
I mean, that does seem to be how he passed out.
Not to mention, Dracul's corpse was found on Kataro's special final cake.
Kataro, I trusted you. Why'd you have to ruin the party?
I didn't.
Yes, you fucking did. Here's what happened. Kataro was a little bitch who was ashamed he wasn't a real ultimate, and
Amelia, I do not believe that's the case.
Well, we were clearly drugged through the sweets. Now it's just about finding who could.
I summon a counterclaim!
Oh boy.
Hold on! Stop accusing Kota! How do we know it was the cakes that were drugged and not something else? There's no way that it's Kota! I'll prove that to you now!
Oh lord, here we go. Battle showdown's about to start. Found space to use your blade. There you go.
How do we know it's not the plants that made you pass out? I mean, all the ingredients were from the kitchen. And Michael watched Kotaro get them.
Wait, I'm bad at this.
When would Kotaro have time to get something to
Oh,
get
I
at?
got it. Okay. Oh, you just have to hold it. Okay.
There's only enough of the plant to get one person to pass out. Mint already established that. There's nothing that could make everyone pass out on a large scale aside from the pastry.
Well, it can't be the pastry. And it can't be Kota. Well, it can't be the pastry. And it can't be Kota.
Bro, hit the goddamn thing!
Because if he tampered with the pastries, then I would have seen him put something fishy in.
Wait, crap! I didn't expect that to pop up!
There's only enough of the plant to get one person to pass out. Mint already established that. There's nothing that could make everyone pass out on a large scale aside from the pastry.
Because if he tampered with the pastries, then I would have seen him put something fishy in.
No, that's wrong. The vanilla bottle. It was completely inconspicuous. You wouldn't have noticed it had been filled with what I presumed to be what drugged us. Chloroform. You probably poured it in without a second thought.
I don't know why, but knowing this was for call my confidence up a bit. I'm trying. Okay.
Surprisingly, not my first time just straight up eating chloroform. Nice.
What?
So, we all ate chloroform without even realizing. How strange.
So, does that mean Kataro's the culprit?
Huh? What?
No! It's not me!
Kotaro! There's no need to deny justice.
No, it doesn't. Kotaro and Maiko picked up the spare ingredients from the storage boxes in the library. They could have been tampered with before.
And where does that put us?
Right back at square one.
It sucks to be you. You really are lab rats, doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results.
Okay, how about we try to...
Oh! All those instruments the killer used to give Dracul that little makeover? Oh, it's a shame. He was almost cute before.
The killer knocked Dracul out first, most likely, before doing anything else.
Why do you say that?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe the baseball bat being present, and that is something used to knock people out usually, and I doubt the baseball bat was used to make the intestine streamers. Not to mention the fact we heard no scream, so he was probably unconscious, like us, just via a different method.
That's strange. Gosh, this villain must have such complex motivations and methods. After all, they clearly put planning into their attack before, but then didn't realize their clothes would get bloody.
They probably realized their error with the clothes pretty quickly, though.
What makes you say that, Kutsuki?
Oh, wait, shit, I didn't... Wait!
Got it. The rope burn marks were on Dracul's clothes when his body was discovered, meaning the ropes that were used on him were used after he changed.
So, you're suggesting that our clothes were swapped after Dracul was knocked out, but before he was killed?
Exactly.
It stands to reason the ropes were used to restrain Dracul.
I suppose knocking him out was less effective than the chloroform was on us. Meaning the killer wanted an extra precaution, in case he woke up.
Which is understandable, considering everything they did to his body.
Truly not the most pleasant transformation. They ruined a perfectly good cake! Poor cake. You will forever be missed.
Is the cake really what's important right now?
As much as I hate to agree with her, Yui is right. The cake isn't important. Dracul is right now.
No! The cake could be vital evidence!
I swear Jailbait McGee is always high.
Shut up. You're being dumb. Taki might have a point. The fact the killer put it on a cake might hint to their motivation. After all, it suggests the killer might not have been the most sane.
That's all good and all, but should we get back to the murder weapon? Viewers love the brutal detail.
I like how this one talks. You can keep this one. I think they'd be great at running a killing game.
I think it's safe to say that while Dracul may have been knocked down the trash disposal, he was not killed there.
I mean, the trail of blood makes that kind of obvious.
The trail of blood indicates, however, that when the killer knocked out their victim, they did it harder than anticipated.
Huh?
You don't typically knock someone out with the intention of drawing blood.
So the killer must be someone who's super strong. Maybe that's just how they usually hit.
Like Ai-chan is big, strong muscles?
Hey! No! I would never do that to Dracul.
It could also have been out of blind rage.
Rage?
Someone might have heavily disliked Dracul and let their anger get the better of them.
Did anyone hate him that much? Sure, he could get annoying, but I never heard someone complain too much about them.
People can suppress and hide their feelings for people rather well, Asuga. Just ask your friend Taka. Him being in such a business that he is. He probably had to deal with obsessive fans he had to pretend he liked, when in reality, he'd rather some of those fans drop dead.
I would never wish that much on those boomers. But they were pretty unepic. And while I go, hello, you can be my little PogChamp, Grandma, to their faces behind their backs, I did not talk about how they smelled of fossils.
Okay, so someone might have secretly hated Jakul. We can't do much with that for now, so maybe back on the weapon?
It was the scalpel.
I mean, with the precision of cuts needed to extract the organs as they did, that would make sense.
This is confusing.
What do you mean? Aren't you meant to be the smart guy? Oh, wait, you faked that!
No, not like that. I mean, it's confusing because the scene of the crime is inconsistent. It's precise and clean 1 second, then messy and rushed another moment.
So, the killer wasn't thinking entirely clearly.
I don't think that anyone who thinks decorating a cake with body parts is thinking entirely clearly.
It is a strange thing to think of, but we've faced darker threats before. We can do it again.
Back on topic. So we know ultimately the surgical knife was used to kill and set up the body the way it was.
A surgical knife. May I bring the audience attention to the fact Alora's smart and sort of like a doctor. And doctors use surgical knives!
I'm a chemist. That is something of a jump in logic to me.
Sus.
Takahiro?
Yes?
I love this part.
I believe it would be beneficial if you were quiet for the rest of the trial.
Sounds like something a murderer would say.
Taka, I love you, but please stop throwing baseless accusations around. People will start to think you're an idiot.
Aha! Joke's on you! I already know I'm an idiot!
I hate all of you!
Hey, can we stop discussing the murder weapon for a moment? Because it's sorta obvious. Can we go back to the scream? Huh? I thought we already discussed the scream.
I know nothing about it. I didn't even hear it. But I know I wasn't the one who screamed.
You say that, but do we have definitive proof you didn't scream?
I mean, Ismaning says she can't remember screaming, but can anyone else back up her claim?
Yes, Alora can. I don't know which one it is, though. No? Okay. I know that chapter 1, it's fine because the death mechanic doesn't actually work, but it does in chapter 2, so I have to be careful there. Please don't break on me. Please. Okay, there we go.
I mean, Ismaning says she can't remember screaming, but can anyone else back up her claim?
Nope, okay. I think I just have to wait. This is why probably just going through everything first is probably more helpful. Especially when it takes 50 million years to actually get back into the loop.
I mean, Ismaning says she can't remember screaming, but can anyone else back up her claim?
I was with Alora the time the scream happened.
Thank you.
If I screamed, Alora would have told everyone.
Can you
I don't
stop
think so.
trying to defend yourself? Who says Alora isn't covering for you?
There's nothing else that could have made that noise.
Yes, there is.
No, that's wrong.
I'm gonna take off my cape real quick. I'll be right.
Are you forgetting about the smashed device?
Okay, I'm back. Alright. Let's get back into it.
Huh?
My room.
What do you mean?
Okay.
You can't just pull evidence out of your ass to defend your third wheel.
No, it was in the trash disposal. Battered up.
And you're suggesting this correlates to the screen?
Yes, I'm proposing to you that it was a recording device.
Wait, so you think someone recorded Isamin's scream and played it?
Maiko, you're a voice actor.
Melody Pretty!
Right, Melody Pretty. You know a lot about voice acting, right?
Why would I? I'm a magical girl, not a voice actor, silly.
But your civilian form is a voice actress who wishes to be an idol, right?
That may be correct. But Kia, you can't tell anyone about my civilian form. It's my deepest secret.
What are you even? How is this relevant to the trial in any way?
Hold on. Be patient. I think I know what Asuga is doing.
Well, since you have knowledge in the subject, that picture of that device on your monopad, does it look like recording software?
Why, yes, it does. It can also play things back. It's a rather nifty device. Not as good as my equipment, though.
I hope that answers that question for good.
Oh, wait. So the killer recorded Ismin's scream earlier in the day and then played it?
Did they stalk Ismin or something?
I was locked in my room most of the time. Don't know where they could stalk me to.
Hold on. It doesn't make sense here. Wait. No. I'm sorry. Never mind.
No, Mint. Please speak up. Take this chance.
Amelia?
She smiled at him.
All right.
Amelia being nice? No way.
How would the killer be able to act with the recording device so remotely?
That appears to be the issue at hand.
So, it still could be Ismene?
No, Yui, please catch up. It has to be someone at the party.
What if whoever recorded the scream left the microphone recording empty noise for about 10 to 20 minutes before recording the scream?
Huh? Wait. Kota, continue! You might be onto something there.
That way, they could slip into the trash disposal and play the audio before entering the party. When everyone was gathered, they knew the audio would go off and they wouldn't have to do anything to set it off themselves. And it would take away unnecessary suspicion in the process.
Whoa! Kataro actually has something up there in his big cotton candy head.
Cotton candy head?
Yeah.
But why would the killer want to play a scream from his manning anyway? How did it help the crime?
Well, of course it brought suspicion off them and onto Ismini. It was most likely a red herring.
Yes, but there must be more of a reason than just that. It's a loud way to cause a red herring, and it would probably make people aware of what you were about to do.
I know what it's for.
Not to mention the effort it would take to get me specifically to scream in order to record it.
I believe there may be more of a purpose to it.
I've got it. I believe this attack was a personal one on Dracul.
The killer specifically targeted Dracul?
Well, why else would they use his meanie scream and not anyone else's? The killer knew Dracul was the most protective of his meanie here, and would be the first to investigate a scream from them. So they used it to lure him specifically out.
And why would they do that?
Isn't it obvious? For the trauma of...
Please be quiet.
I don't know why, but you said yourself, Ray, that people—
I mean, this info probably will be useful for helping figure out a motive.
Alrighty-o! We've established that the scream was done using the recording thingy. What now?
Well, I guess now it's just narrowing down suspects. We now know it isn't Kiyoshi, Alora, and as many, I guess, so time to review the party guests.
Something has been bothering me about this all, though. I don't know how the killer could be a party attendant.
Huh? Why not?
This is why Amelia's one of my favorites.
Because we all saw each other pass out, right? And then we saw each other wake up. So how could the killer be unconscious and do what they did to Dracul?
That is a puzzle. Maybe it could be one of the people who wasn't present at the party. How do we know Kiyoshi didn't do it and was outside the room the entire time?
I think I made my presence outside Isamine's room very well known.
Trust me, he did.
That is a good point. They could have just acted, but we saw everyone eat those sweets. And how could they eat them without passing out?
And that's my cue.
Plate art!
Hey, hold up. I think I know a way they could have both
Oh!
eaten the food and
Cool
stayed
track.
awake.
Love this track.
Just leave this to me, alright?
In advance, I apologize for this minigame. I love this minigame. It's my favorite. Doki Doki Liberation is a minigame in the dating game style of format where you have to communicate with the person who offered to give you support. In the end of the school week, your love for one another will have formed another true fullet that you can use in the trial. I am so sorry. Be sorry.
So the chloroform was used to replace what again? Wow, you're such a charming. But think about the selection of food at the party. There were cakes and also fruit. And the fruits were dipped in chocolate, so they had no need for... Ooh, we're getting there! This isn't patronizing whatsoever! And by that logic, if you ate only the fruits, you wouldn't pass out. So... And so, we have our answer.
Heart shaped skull. The fruits.
Okay, never put me through that weeb shit again.
Point still stands. If there was someone at the party who didn't eat the sweets, we could probably figure out who the killer was.
Huh? It's as simple as that. Well, I can confirm the people at my table, they all ate pastries.
I knew you'd get there eventually.
Layla.
So, it really was someone?
Think back to the party, to the things people said.
It's pretty obvious.
Who was only eating fruits?
Party. You know, everyone was just eating pastries, weren't they? Someone said they were gluten-free. It's certain now. The killer has to be them. Has to be. I broke my voice with this trial.
Logically be
I
you.
did it all in
Can it
one
not?
sitting when I voiced this. I literally showed up for a trial, died, and refused to elaborate. I got one trial's worth of voice lines, guys.
Excuse me? What are you even insinuating?
We know who it is, yeah. Oh, the animation, it broke. Ah, it broke. No, no, the trial. I gotta know who did it. No. Ah, it froze. No, please. I want to finish it. I want to see who did it. Don't make me close this, please. I don't want to have to go through all the entire trial again because it doesn't let you save throughout. Please say it's just a glitch. Please say it's just a glitch. Please? Yeah, I'm gonna have to close it, I think. Okay. Sag. Let me reopen the game. Oh, am I gonna have to go? Oh, this is so stupid. Wait, hold on. Please say it'll just let me open another one. That I won't have to. That I won't have to freaking redo all of that. Cause not just the trial this time either that I'm restarting. It's the entire Deadly Life. Please. Please. I'm begging. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna have to close it, I think. I think it made me save like right before the trial, so hopefully it saves my save point. Hopefully. Oh my god. Uh-huh. Come on, come on, come on. Please. Continue button? No! Okay. It's fine. It only hurts a little bit. Let's hold down spacebar. I had to do this for chapter 1 too.
Please wait. Are you?
God damn it. Why did it break on me like that? No. There's so much. No. I think it did save. Yeah. see if I remember the answers. Oh my god. I don't know why it asked me to save when I don't even... Whatever. The thing I don't like is that there's a save function, but because it's all like in a separate file, it doesn't even matter, so you can't even save between chapter to chapter. It does ask you to save though. Oh my god. I can't speedrun the debates though, which is really annoying. Or like the mini games.
It was live.
I remember this one.
I mean, it really isn't looking good for Isamine. She wasn't at the party.
Hurry up!
Is there anyone else who could have screamed?
Yes, there is! We
aside
figured
from
this
the
out
human?
already!
Isabine wasn't at the party.
I know!
So she couldn't have passed out.
Hurry! Go!
Do think about this logically. Think about where Ismini was at the time of the murder.
Huh? How does that affect anything? If Mene had no proper alibi.
That's wrong.
But I didn't see her at the party with us.
Ismini's
House.
And I and I'm
I summon a counterclaim!
Okay, here we go.
Hold on! Stop accusing Kota! How do we know it was the cake Summer drugged and not something else? There's no...
Go!
How do we know it's not the plants that make it pass out? I mean, all the ingredients were from the kitchen. And when would Kotaro have time to get something to drug us? How do we know it's not the plants that...
There's only enough of the plant to get one person to pass out. Mint already established that. There's nothing that could make everyone pass out on a large scale aside from the pastry.
Well, it can't be the pastry. And it can't be Kota. Because if he tampered with the pastries, then I would have seen him put something fishy in.
No, that's wrong. The vanilla bottle. It was completely inconspicuous. You wouldn't have noticed it had been filled with what I presumed to be what drugged us. Chloroform. You probably poured it in without a second thought.
What?
Huh?
Not.
I got it. The rope burn marks were on track.
It's.
I think
that you said.
Someone might have heavily disliked Dracul and let their anger get the better of them.
Did
So the kill.
Lost a chance to talk when we found his body again.
Talking.
Yeah, but I already know what he says, so it's not too. Whatever.
I mean, Ismene says she can't remember screaming, but can anyone else back up her claim?
I was with Alora the time the scream happened. If I screamed, Alora would have told everyone.
Can you stop trying to defend yourself? Who says Alora isn't covering for you?
There's nothing else that could have made that noise.
wrong? Are you forgetting about the smashed device?
Huh? What do you mean? You can't just.
No. Yeah.
What?
That. What? Yeah.
I.
Got it. I believe this. Well,
I'm.
Well, so.
And that's my cue.
Oh, boy,
Hey,
here we go
hold
again.
up. Just leave. Wow. And the fruits were. And my. And so, we have our answer. Okay, never put me through that weep shit again.
point still stands. If there was someone at the party who didn't need the sweets, we could probably figure out who the killer was.
Huh? It's as simple as that. Well, I can confirm the people at my table, they all ate pastries.
I knew you'd get there eventually.
So, it really was someone at the party?
Think back to the party, to the things people said. Who was only eating fruits?
Alright.
Got it.
Right. We finally caught back up.
The killer.
Please don't glitch again. I beg you. Please, no. Don't do this again. I want to play the rest of the game. Enter. Escape. Any given button, please. Nothing? Hold on, I'm about to DM Ripple about this. Hold up. At Ripple. Let me DM Ripple. I don't know. Yeah, let me just DM the creator real quick. Ripple. Help. I'm streaming Antebellum. And yeah, I think it froze again. Yeah. And chapter 1 trial, and it keeps freezing at the trial intermission. Let's see if she or if they respond. Just crash and trying to load videos in RPG. This is depending on your computer. If it keeps happening, we try explaining the one control. Explaining. Okay. Explaining the web and the trial. Please, for the love of God, don't make me play through it a third time. So shader. I don't really know what to do looking in these folders. If it keeps having me try explaining. Weapon? I don't know what that means. What they DM'd me? Oh, wait. Oh! Wait. Let me try explaining. Okay. I'm gonna try. I think I might have to do this again. But let me see if I can. Let me see if I can do. Let me try and do this. Okay. Okay. Now we pray and hope. Okay. One more time. And if this doesn't work, I'll just probably play the YouTube video instead to finish it off. But man, okay. One more try. One more. Let's cross our fingers and pray. Third time's a try. Third time's a try. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay. Okay. One more try.
Are you?
The final countdown. Yes. Okay. The creators suggested me to do something, so I tried it. Hopefully it works this time.
Well,
Maybe
we weren't.
Hold on.
Yep.
it was lot.
I mean, it really isn't looking good for Isamine. She wasn't at the party.
Is there anyone else who could have screamed aside from Ismini?
Ismene wasn't at the party, so she couldn't have passed out.
do think about this logically. Think about where Ismene was at the time of the murder.
Huh? How does that affect anything? Ismene had no proper alibi.
No, that's wrong.
But I didn't see.
Indeed, that's correct.
So you... I was testing you all. I want to see how much... But now...
And naturally, the suspicion would fall onto those who bake the sweets.
I mean...
I summon a counterclaim! Hold on, there's...
Alright, come on.
How do we know it's not the plants that made them pass out? I mean, all these...
There's only enough of the plant to get one person to pass out. Mint already established that. There's nothing that could make everyone pass out on a large scale aside from the pastry.
Well, it can't be the case. And because if he tampered with the pastries, then I would have seen him put something fishy in.
No, that's wrong. The vanilla bottle. It was completely inconspicuous. You wouldn't have noticed it had been filled with what I presume to be what drugged us. You probably poured it in without a second thought.
Surprisingly not my first time, just straight up.
What?
Alright. I'm getting distracted.
Not.
Got it. The rope burn.
It's.
I got a bit distracted because I realized that a server
think
for a fangame that I was in disappeared from my server list.
I mean, Ismene says she can't remember. But can anyone else back up her claim?
As would Alora. The times if I screamed, Alora would have told everyone.
Can you stop trying to defend? Who says Alora isn't covering for you? There's nothing else that could have made that noise.
No, that's wrong. Are you forgetting about the smashed device?
Huh? You.
Yeah.
What?
Come on, please. I'm begging. Please work. This time.
Yeah.
We're
I-
getting there.
Got it.
We're getting closer. Come
I'm.
Oh.
So,
And that's my cue. Hey, just.
on. Alright, we're almost there. Come on.
Wow. But and by that long, so and we have our answer.
thinking.
Okay.
Please work this time. Come on. Wait, no! You hit that! I was holding space.
Got it.
Okay, come on. Yes! Come on, come on, come on! It worked this time! Woo! Okay. She asked the creator. Oh my god, thank god. The creator asked me to replace one of the files, which is a random WebMB, or yeah, a WebM file that I had on my computer, and then rename it so that the thing would detect it, and it worked! I put my transition in, because that was my only file that I had. Brief intermission.
Whoa, this is getting a bit intense. Sheesh! All of this arguing reminds me of my parents.
Huh.
That reminds me, my dad and mom had an argument before I was born. Dad wanted to name me Eclipse because he said it sounds better or something. Mom told him it would make no sense to call me a cat bear. I don't even like honey. Sheesh. Anyway, yep, I definitely dodged a bullet there. Can you imagine? Nekakuma? It's so stupid. Oh, right, back to the trial. Try not to die, alright? That would make this a very short game. Me? Really? I'm Melody Pretty. High five for justice.
Oh my gosh.
It couldn't have been me.
I was about to freak out if that didn't work. Now I know
And
to
tell
do
me
that.
how you passed out like everyone else just from eating fruits.
I don't know. The killer may have attacked me. I'm Melody Pretty. Yeah. I would have tried to struggle back against the killer, but they must have knocked me out.
Here's the part where I lose my voice because I had to record so many lines. And I did it all in one sitting like a
Point out
dumbass.
the obvious Tokyo murderer murder, but you don't have any wounds on your head.
It's a little... Stop accusing me. I fight for justice. I know it couldn't have been me. I would never kill a valiant hero like Chikol.
Is there even a way for her to have been made to pass out? Without blunt force trauma?
The killer may have used the baseball bat on both her and the victim.
Shinku, I truly am very sorry from the bottom of my heart. But there is a way.
Oh? Do share.
The aconitum.
The whatty what?
It's a flower, and...
Stop stuttering! Jeez, speak up! The audience cannot hear you! Spit it out, my dear friend!
Hey! He'll get there in his own time.
Aconitum. It's a plant used to knock people out. Very toxic. But, there was enough taken from the plant to knock one person out.
See? It's possible the killer could have used that. Do not worry, kids. Your childhood icon is safe and innocent.
Oh.
Wait, might not actually. No, it's
Who's
definitely
to say
her.
she didn't use the aconitum on herself after she committed the crime.
There we go.
Whoa, what? To make herself appear passed out?
Couldn't she not just act?
I suppose she wanted to be authentic.
Wait! Something isn't adding up here. Melody Pretty is so friendly and nice. There's no way. It's out of character.
Out of character, unless she perceived Dracul to be evil.
Hold on! Back to the flower! There's no proof I could have taken it myself! There's just as much likelihood someone drugged me with it.
Actually, I have a way to prove you took it yourself.
What?
I know she took it because Micah felt sick.
Mint, you said the side effects of taking Akhenaten were vomiting and nausea.
I do believe I did.
Well, guess who had to leave to vomit at the crime scene?
Hold on, that's still not enough proof. Did you see the scene?
Anyone would have thrown up at that. That was truly awful. Only a dastardly villain could ever conceive of doing that.
It does appear to be very out of character for Maiko.
Melody Pretty!
Alright.
You have exactly one flimsy correlation that links me to the crime. That's hardly proof. Use your goddamn brains for a moment and think about other possibilities.
That's me!
Because Melody Pretty believes in you all.
Yep.
One flimsy correlation? I think I can think of a few more.
Huh? Other things linking her to the crime? Hey, she may act off, but I swear, she can be nice.
Whore!
I love Taka.
What?
All the cool kids are insulting Mako, so I thought I'd join in.
Oh my god. I actually used that clip for something with Deegan, because I'm friends with Deegan, outside of just VAing. We hang out sometimes, we play games together too.
Don't try next time.
My god.
So still, there's no proof. Let's all work together to solve this crime, okay?
But there's...
There is nothing else linking me to the murder.
Taka one line iconic, yes. I really like doing this because the thing is, with Maiko's whole thing, I got to use both my anime voice and my normal voice. Haha! I just use my normal voice, but then like, aggressive.
Else? What else links the magical bitch? Oh, maybe Mimi is still the culprit.
Please shut up. We already passed that.
We're like 3 different
Think of something
run-throughs.
more logical, like how they got the vanilla.
I don't think so.
There's nothing linking me. Nothing. I'm just a simple voice actress. That can't be used for murder.
Yes, it can. The device.
No, that's wrong.
We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Come on.
How? What? Shinku, are you being a baka? I'm so cute I could never commit murder.
That recording device. We previously thought it was someone who just followed Ismini and recorded her voice. But Ismini, do you remember screaming at all over the last few days?
I do not.
Maiko, you were a voice actor capable of flawless impersonation. You could have easily put on his...
That would also explain how, the killer was able to time the scream so precisely and keep the silence so quiet before the scream.
So this pre-bitch just sat down in silence for 20 minutes just to do one Ismene scream?
Yeah, dedication.
No. I didn't. I don't promote murder. I promote peace and not murder.
I loved recording that line too.
Right.
Wait, why did she even want to kill Dracul?
Yeah. Why would I? I had no reason to. No. Dracul was nice.
He was Dracul, if you will.
God damn it, Taka. Not the time.
Good one, Taka.
Yay!
Oh my
You
god.
mentioned yourself, Shinku. The killer was aiming to specifically lure out Dracula. Why would they want to do that? Especially if we're assuming it's Maiko.
Maiko is someone who believes in justice. So, wouldn't it make more sense for her to kill one of those with their crimes revealed?
Quite frankly, I find the idea of Maiko killing kind of bizarre.
Call me Melody Pretty.
She got scary.
Uh.
Please, truly do believe me. I cannot be the killer. I cannot get executed. I want to... No! I need to continue carrying out justice throughout the world.
Hold on. We can prove Maiko's innocence.
Oh? How?
I guess we're assuming the thing taken from the empty box in the library was the recording device, yes? Well, we can figure out if it was Maiko who took it by asking Kotaro. Aiji said that both Maiko and Kotaro went to get the ingredients. So, Kotaro would see if they got anything.
But are we really going to trust the sheep-brained, not really ultimate?
Hey, you can trust him. He's really honest sometimes.
Well...
Hey, Kotaro! You still believe in the power of Melody Pretty, right?
Kotaro.
Kota! I believe in you. We won't hate you if you speak up. So do it. Okay, buddy?
I saw Maiko take something from the box, and, she went to the medicine store to get a chemical she said would enhance the vanilla.
Well...
You don't understand.
Even if it was me, you shouldn't execute me.
I can't die.
Justice can't die. Melody Pretty cannot die.
Logistically, if you were the killer, we should execute you.
Yep, sounds about right.
But I didn't do it. I didn't do it. You have no proof it was me. I'm Melody Pretty. Everything I do is for the good of you all. You shouldn't. You cannot kill me. I didn't kill him. I didn't.
Uh-huh.
Who could have possibly done it?
I don't know. Who could have possibly done it?
Maybe those other filthy criminals I was going to eventually get to. Like the evil May or the deceptive Kotaro. Or you, Mint, and your gross, disgusting criminal actions.
Sorry.
If Maiko was the killer, then wouldn't she go for someone with their crimes revealed?
She did kill someone with their crime revealed.
Huh? When did Dracul's crime get revealed?
When he told us in... Oh my god.
You remember it, right, Chingu?
If he just kept his mouth shut, really, he would have lived.
Hold on.
My god.
No proof! Unfair, 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 unfair! You're all stupid villains. You're all evil criminals. You can't fight against justice.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I refuse to believe your miscarriage of justice.
Sure, buddy. It's time for an argument. Oh my god, I remember this part! In this game, the killer will spout random nonsense at you, and you'll have to remember where they spoke. After they spoke, and clip the corresponding areas from memory in order to damage your argument. At the end, you'll have to debunk one final point by constructing a sentence. Good luck.
Aren't you aware I'm doing this for your benefit? Hi, Melody Pretty.
2.
Hi, fight for justice.
1, 2, 2. 1, 2, 2. 1, 2, 2. Huh? Oh wait, do I have to lock it in or something?
Aren't you aware I'm doing this for your benefit? Hi, Melody Pretty!
2.
Hi, Fight for
2.
Justice!
Okay, there we
Melody
go.
Pretty, Melody
I
Pretty,
forgot.
Melody
Okay.
Pretty!
What? Up.
He deserved it!
1, 2.
Justice will be
3.
served!
1, 2, 3.
Stop calling me Maiko Yuzuki.
I have no motive. I can't die here.
Wait, shit. What was the first one again?
I need to carry out justice.
Is it just boom? Like that? Okay.
Did Dracula
Thank
even have
God.
his crime revealed?
Yes! Admitted. 2. Shoplifting!
No, that's wrong.
Let's go! Villains! All of you! All of you!
None of you know a thing about justice. You're all evil. All of you.
On day 1, when I, Ismini, and Dracul were left alone in the lecture hall, he admitted to shoplifting. You overheard that, didn't you, Maiko?
For the last fucking time, call me Melody Pretty. Oh, be quiet. You're just like everyone else. A bully, a villain. You didn't help me keep my cover.
Melody Pretty will never forgive you.
Did you listen in on us when we were having that conversation?
I have every right to listen in.
At first, I was just interested as I wanted to protect my fellow patients. But then I heard something terrible, truly awful. Dracul had been corrupted.
He was just like everyone else. A worthless bully. A worthless criminal.
All he did was shoplift. What kind of justice is that? I murdered someone. Why in Zeus's name did you not kill me instead?
Because that's one of my key character traits.
What?
Melody Pretty. When she gets on a goal, she stays on it with laser focus until it's done. Dracul is the first villain I needed to eliminate, so I turned his bitter and corrupted soul into something as cute as a cake. Wasn't it amazing? You can cheer for me now if you like.
Why, you...
Jesus Christ. Even this is way too much for TV.
Why aren't you cheering for me? I did a good job. I was being such a good girl.
You sicken me. He didn't deserve that.
All he did was shoplift.
We don't know that for sure, do we now?
Huh?
What?
You what?
Oh, gosh.
His crime reveal wasn't an official one, was it?
Oh? What do you mean?
It wasn't one the robotic feline organized.
So that dastardly villain could just be easily lying about his crime. What a plot twist! Oh gosh! I mean, if you're secretly someone who committed an atrocity, wouldn't you want to cover it up by telling people you committed something smaller?
Dracul wouldn't lie like that.
How can you do such shit?
People lie every day. They lie and cheat and steal. Scum. Filthy creatures who commit crime.
I remember I recorded that for my audition.
That's why I'm actually Melody Pretty, so I can defend myself against all those evil criminals and protect others. Hey, Melody Pretty!
I love this part.
Don't yay, Taki. She just killed a man.
Oh no! Melody Pretty!
You are delusional and crazy.
Uh-huh. That's more
Well, at least I'm
people
not
who
a
are like
filthy
that.
villain like you lot.
You're not a magical girl. You're not Melody Pretty. You never were. Never will be. You are just a child playing a game, deluding themselves. Too much of a coward to face the pitiful creature they really are. I'm not even mad about Jakul. I'm mad you keep hiding. You put yourself on a pedestal and act all high and mighty above us, when you're just as low as all of us. You're just delusional.
Sounds about right.
Now just face the world and face your fate, instead of denying your purpose.
I love this part. The art is so cool. Michael collapsed to the ground, her makeup running. This wasn't here when I had, this wasn't here when I played this, because I played the beta version of the trial, so not everything was here yet.
I'm not delusional. You all are. You're all the ones hiding from your true reality.
Mama. The delusional one. Awful men.
Mama is possessed. I need to carry out justice and rid the world of evil for her.
Please. It can't end like this.
I need to spread my melody of justice.
What?
Let's just end this. I don't want to look at her greasy little face any longer.
Right.
Where's your call? I'll show Michael what real justice is. Let's go! Let me take off my hat too. Hold on. 'Cause- Oh. I don't remember what it was. Tabby? There you go. Alright. Let's go! Act 1. I think I remember this part. So, first, boom. Okay. This is the truth of the case. I don't know what this is. What is this? Hold up. This is them leaving, I think, and this is them going in? Should it be they sat in silence? No? Okay. I don't remember what the paper is. Is it the recipe? No. No? Okay. I'll get it eventually, guys! It's okay! Okay. So I don't know what the difference between those two are, besides them being on the ladder. Okay. Act 2. Okay, would it be drunk? Would he left the party then? I have no clue. It's fine. I got this. I remember which ones are which. And then it was... Okay. Was it... Where is Dracul here? Okay. I think it was... Okay. Almost there! Almost there, come on. This one? This one? No? Was it they smashed the device then? Okay. Oh my god. Come on. Oh shoot, we've almost hit the 3-hour mark. I don't usually stream for that long. Come on. I got this, I got this, I got this. Okay. It's tactical. They smashed the device, they asked one enough to drive. Apparently. Wait, isn't that in the trash area though? What? I'm bad at telling just with the pictures alone. I need like the caption to tell me what it is. I can't tell what half these pictures are supposed to mean. It's fine. I'm pretty sure chapter 2 is better though, so yeah. And then it's one. Okay, and then it's boom. Smash the device. Okay. What? It is the rope one? What? Okay. Okay. It's fine. I just have to make sure I don't get any more wrong. Come on. Give me the thing. Give me the thing. Hand it to me, boss. Come on. Okay. So it's the rope. Then this. On the cake, drag them out. And then... Let me actually think about this. So... They come in with the cake. Or is this them leaving? So they come in, or right? Oh no, this is them leaving. Okay, so they come in. What do you mean? Okay. I have one more try. It's almost over. Come on. Please. See, I need the captions because I can't tell what it is. I hope for next chapter that they do have it. I don't know if they do or not. I haven't played it. Boom, boom, boom. Paper. Thingy. Boom, boom. One, please. Act 2. The coal leaves. They're shrunk. The thing's poisoned. They all die. Jumps to call. They smash the device. They ask how Naka they jump to call. It's in here. It's boom. It's on the cake. Okay. Oh, so this is them waking up. Okay, got it. Then they all wake up. She leaves. Oh my god!
To start, the killer overheard a conversation 3 students were having about their crimes. The killer overheard one of said people admitting to their crime and immediately set their plan into motion. This was when Yui announced there would be a party, which the killer would take as a prime opportunity to commit their crime. The killer themselves had offered to help prepare food for the event, taking it as an opportunity to go to the library and medicine storage to get supplies. This is where they got the recording device from a small box in the library. However, when gathering ingredients, the killer took the opportunity to tamper with a vanilla bottle they'd gathered, filling it with chloroform as a way of drugging the students. This is when the killer left the others who were cooking after dropping off the ingredients, leaving under the pretense they were going to help Takiko, which they did not. The killer sat with their recording device on for 20 minutes in silence, impersonating his meanie screaming after that 20 minutes. This was done to frame his meanie and to lure Dracul specifically out. Then, with their plan ready, they planted the other items they would need, like the killer then attended the party, but before they did, they placed the recording device in the trash disposal room, letting it play so the scream would sound mid-party, without any input from them. Just as the killer planned, midway through the party the scream sounded, alerting Dracul's attention.
Oh! Uh-oh. No! Please, my progress! My progress! Please, not again. I swear to God, I was almost at the end. I literally hit space! Please, no! Not again! My God.
Why? Okay. It only hurts a little bit. It only hurts a little bit.
No.
I was almost at the end.
My God.
Hey.
God damn it. I feel like the only reason this has lasted 3 hours is because I've had to do this so many times. God damn it. gonna need a long nap after this. Oh my god. This is just frustrating. Hold on, I think I'm gonna... Okay, I'll be right back, but I'm going to leave the space bar. I'm gonna have something on the space bar so that it does the stuff for me. And hopefully, it helps. Hopefully. Please. Okay, I'll be right back.
Well,
Is
Yes! It was live.
I mean, it really isn't looking good for Isamine. She wasn't
Is
at the
there
party.
anyone else who could have screamed aside from Ismene?
Okay, I'm back just in time.
So she couldn't have passed out.
My
think
god.
about this logically. Think about where Ismene was at the time of the murder.
Huh? How does that affect anything? If Mene had no proper alibi.
What's wrong?
But I didn't see her at the party with us. What do you mean she has an alibi?
Ismene's room, while appearing scratched up, I don't think that was because of the murder. The stains can be easily explained with the broken bottle.
How so?
Those stains...
Hold on. How does that explain the alcohol?
Ismene and I. And I'm
Kotaro?
I summon a counterclaim!
Okay.
Hold on, how do there's...
Yes.
How do we know it's not the plants that made them pass out? I mean, all these...
There's only enough of the plant to get one person. Mint already established that there's nothing that could make everyone pass out.
Well, it can't be, and it can't be Kota, because if he tampered with the pastries, then I would have seen him put something fishy in.
No, that's wrong.
Oh my god! I was almost at the end.
The
This is
vanilla
so
bar-
annoying.
What?
I literally hit spacebar. Why'd that happen?
Not.
Got it. The rope burn marks were on Dracul's clothes when his body was discovered, meaning the...
It's.
Come on.
I think...
The.
That's literally right at the end, too. We're literally listening to the freaking closing argument, and freaking does that. Come on, please.
I mean, Ismene says she can't remember screaming.
It's only up until
Can anyone else back up her claim?
No.
I was with Alora. If I screamed, Alora would have told
No.
Can you stop trying to... Who says Alora isn't covering?
No.
There's nothing else that could have made that noise.
Yes. It's the smashed device.
No, that's wrong.
Come on. Hurry up, 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 hurry up.
Yeah,
what?
That. What? Yeah.
Please give me my Doki Doki soon. Colors are call out. Come on. Please, for the love of God.
And that's my cue.
Thank you.
Hey, hold up. Just.
My God, come on, we're almost there. Or at least the halfway point.
Wow.
Vanilla.
And my.
You'll meet
So,
fruit.
we have our answer.
Come on, hurry up.
Okay.
Got it.
Please go. Cool. Now hurry up. Come on, it was running so smoothly all of a sudden. Now we have this stuff with closing. Michael Phelps.
Got it.
Come on.
What?
One.
What else would... Oh, maybe is Mimi is still the culprit.
Bro, we're already past that. Please.
Please shut up.
You've already
We
said
already
that.
Think of something more logical, like how they got the vanilla.
Nope.
There's nothing linking me. Nothing. I'm just a simple voice actress. That can't be used for murder.
Yes, you can. The freaking screen. Wait, what? Wait. Oh, is it the smash device? God damn it.
What else? Oh, maybe is Mimi
This is how you
still
can
the
tell I'm
culprit.
getting tilted, that I get the answer wrong even though I got it the first time last time.
Please shut
Oh
up.
my gosh.
We're already past that. Think of something more logical, like how they got the vanilla.
No.
There's nothing linking me. Nothing. I'm just a simple voice actress. That can't be used for murder.
It can be. It's the freaking smash device.
No, that's wrong.
My God.
But it's my.
Come on.
Wait.
Hurry your ass up.
Oh.
Hey. Go.
You look.
Aren't you aware I'm doing this for your benefit?
Yes.
Hi, Melody
1,
Pretty.
2.
High five for
2.
justice.
1, 2.
Melody Pretty. He
1,
deserved it.
2.
Justice
3.
will be served. Stop calling
1,
me.
2, 3.
I have no motive. I can't die here. I need to carry out justice. Did Jakal even have his crime revealed?
Yes. Admitted to shoplifting.
No, that's wrong.
Come on, please, I beg.
On day 1.
I was past this before, come on. Just get me there.
Don't.
Now.
I like this, but yeah, cool. Alright, here we go. I remember this, I'm pretty sure. Let's go. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Next. Because I had to redo this like 50 times. Both times I've played this. Bam. Bip. Boom, bop. Come on. She leaves. They get drunk. Then it's poison, then she leaves. Attack it. They attack the device. They got to run like itself. They do this. Rope. This one. This one, this one. Come on, please. Don't mix these up. Don't mix these up. This is her leaving. So it's... Take this. She's asleep. They wake up. She leaves. Thank fucking God.
Start. The killer overheard a conversation 3 students were having about their crimes. The killer overheard one of said people admitting to their crime and immediately set their plan into motion. This was when Yui announced there would be a party, which the killer would take as a prime opportunity to commit their crime. The killer themselves had offered to help prepare food for the event, taking it as an opportunity to go to the library and medicine storage to get supplies.
I'm getting it.
This is where they got the recording device from a small box in the library. However, when gathering ingredients, the killer took the opportunity to tamper with the vanilla bottle they'd gathered, filling it with chloroform as a way of drugging the students.
Alright, sorry.
This is when the killer
I was called
left
by
the others
someone.
who were cooking
They asked
after
me how
dropping
much
off
food I
the
wanted,
ingredients.
so.
Leaving under the pretense they were going, the killer sat with their recording device on for 20 minutes in silence, impersonating his meanie screaming after that 20 minutes. This was done to frame his meanie and to lure Dracul specifically out. Then, with their plan ready, they planted the other items they would need, like the scalpel, baseball bat, and ropes in the necessary places. The killer then attended the party, but before they did, they placed the recording device in the trash disposal room, letting it play so the scream would sound mid-party, without any input from them. Just as the killer planned, midway through the party the scream sounded, alerting Dracul's attention. He left to investigate, just as Kotaro came in with the food, telling us not to worry, and just enjoy ourselves. Of course, this was done to frame his meanie as well. However, what the killer wasn't aware of was that his meanie and Alora were going to have an alibi. The two got drunk together in his meanie's room. Everyone indulged in the drug treats that Kotaro and Eiichi had unknowingly prepared. Everyone except the killer, that is, who only ate the fruits which had none of the tampered vanilla in them. Due to this, everyone but the killer fell unconscious. The killer then took this opportunity to dash to the trash disposal room to take care of Dracul. Quickly, the killer snuck up behind Dracul, knocking him unconscious. At this point, they were so enthusiastic about performing justice, she hit him with their hardest swing, and therefore drawing blood. Then, the killer tried to destroy what evidence was left, striking down at the recording device to destroy it. This is when the killer realized they'd made a bit of an error. Their own outfit was covered in blood. So, they made a deal with Momoneko to change everyone's clothes, including the victims. After that, the killer dragged Dracul to the buffet. They had a target of how they wanted. They thought if they made it look a certain way, it would purify Dracul's evilness. The killer tied up Dracul in case he woke up during the process, knowing his screams would be able to wake the others. And that's when the killers started their work, killing Dracul with a few stabs and using the scalpel to open his chest. Next, the killer extracted things like Dracul's intestines and eyes to act as things like cherries and decorations on the cake. They untied his ropes now he was dead, and sprawled him out on the special cake Kotaro made. Finally, satisfied with their creation, the killer brought it back to the biodome garden on the wheeled platform it had been built onto, ready for everyone to see when they woke up. killer then consumed toxic flowers to make themselves pass out. They wanted to create the illusion they'd passed out and woken up like everyone else. Just as the killer planned, multiple students woke up and saw the corpse at once, setting off the body discovery announcement. So many people present at the crime scene meant they got rid of the worry of alibis and discussion at the trial. The killer then woke up, using their acting skills from years of voice acting to act surprised and shocked. However, one fatal error with the fact that they used the method they did to pass out is that it induced sickness. And thus, the killer had to leave the room to be sick, able to pass it off as the shock of the body at the time. And that killer, the one who rigged the party and killed Dracul Tremblay, is you, Maiko Yuzuki, Ultimate Voice Actor.
Okay.
It's over, Maiko. No more Melody Pretty. No more lies. No more justice speak. You killed Dracul, and that was that. Your actions can never be excused.
My god.
No! It can't end like this! I refuse! Melody Pretty will never die!
She kinda will die. You know, since we're just about to vote for her.
Yuzuki, it's over. We will vote for you shortly.
No! It can't! I refuse! Please, everyone listen!
Do we really have a choice? Whether we listen or not?
I can talk really loud if you don't want to listen!
I'll take my chances with listening.
I agree.
Think about it! You're all criminals! I'm justice! I smite down all the bad people! None of you have a place in this world! You've all committed crimes! I know I'm the only innocent one! I know it! Because what I did wasn't wrong, was it? No! It wasn't! Because it was right! So if you want justice served, vote now!
That isn't the justice we need.
The world will fall into anarchy if I perish, for I am the innocent one!
Maiko, you just killed a man!
Yes! But for the greater good! I am innocent, so don't vote for me, for the world, for justice! Innocent? Huh. Yes, innocent! We'll see about that after the trial. What do you mean? That doesn't matter now. It's voting time!
Trial is over. Maiko, why did you... Maiko! Answer me, Maiko!
This isn't so sparkly.
Melody Pretty. We did it.
Huh?
Hold on. What did Mononeko mean when they said we'd see about Maiko's innocence after the trial?
Alright. So, usually when I'd hold my special show after the execution, but Maiko hates knowing criminals are alive and she can't do anything about it.
What? What do you mean?
Well, how about just before your heart-pounding execution, we do one short special show.
Wait, more criminals?
Yepperdoodle! Another great special show! Let's get the show on the road! Which subject should I choose today?
No. Not more justice I don't get to carry out. No, I don't want unfinished business. This is why the world needs me. This is why you shouldn't have voted for me.
Justice shall prevail.
The world is so filthy. The police do nothing. I need to do justice.
Alright, showtime! Woo!
Mononeko quickly hopped onto the podium. clicking a remote and launching a screen on, ready to do another sickening show.
Welcome to Mononoko's second Get to Know Your Fellow Patients Better show. Today's subjects, Taka Takahiro, Kiyoshi Ainara, Maiko Yuzuki. To start, we have Taka Takahiro, Ultimate TV Personality. As you know, Taka struggles with attracting a younger audience with his game shows and talk shows. However, he starts to find something of a sudden success with some young people with his crime shows. But there was a secret behind Taka Takahiro's sudden success. Taka would go to murder crime scenes and tamper with the surrounding evidence to create a more compelling and interesting mystery for his shows. Is risking planting evidence that might get the wrong person convicted from the crime really worth the entertainment? I'll leave that up to you to decide. Kiyoshi Ainara, Ultimate Sculptor, obsessed with capturing different angles of human emotion. However, as you probably noticed,
Sakasu!
Charismatic guy, so he often struggled to get models to pose for his statues. So sometimes, when he saw someone he wanted to capture the emotion of, he'd kidnap them and keep them in his basement until he was done sculpting them. Overall, throughout the years, he kidnapped 11 girls for his sculptures, each with different ages and backgrounds. While they would let them free once he finished, he would gather blackmail on them so they couldn't report him to the police. Isn't that just sickening? Maiko Yuzuki, Ultimate Voice Actress, or as she likes to be known, Melody Pretty, Defender of Justice. Of course, you could probably tell Maiko is rather delusional. She started believing she actually was Melody Pretty, or perhaps she used it as an excuse. Maiko became something of a vigilante, hunting down and killing those in her city she perceived as being criminals. And while she sees herself as a vigilante, the police call her a serial killer. That concludes this episode of Getting to Know Your Fellow Patients Better. Tune in next trial for the next edition.
Michael looked at Mononoke with bloodshot eyes, fists pale and clenched as she glared over at him.
No! Serial killer? No! They're all mistaken. I'm Melody Pretty. I'm helping everyone.
You...
I'll prove it right here, right now. There's 5 criminals currently out who are still alive. I'll strangle them with my bare hands if I have to. I'll do it. Justice will be served.
Whoa!
Michael lunged for Taka first, about to wrap her hands around the young criminal's neck. But before she could... Stop! Now!
Huh? Marzipan Pretty? What are you doing? Get out of my way! I need to rid the world of evil!
Get away from my friend.
Suki.
You've done more than enough already.
I find the subject cool. Aren't you happy? He was so evil. I did good, right?
No, you did not.
Ismini!
You did not do good. You killed a man. You killed a man in cold blood.
He wasn't a man. He was a corrupted monster, just like you. Mama says I'm being crazy, but she's a monster too. You're all vile monsters, corrupted. Even you, Marzipan Pretty. You all are filthy. Die.
No. Are you done yet?
It's done? No. Surely you can understand. I am so far from being done. The world isn't pure yet.
It never will be, Maiko.
Melody Pretty.
What?
Maiko, that's unrealistic. As much as we all want everything to be perfect, it never will be, and it never will be in the past. Oh yeah, I'm so tired, my god. You're doing far more harm than good. To put it how Dracul would, you are the corrupted one. You became the very thing you swore to defeat. I'm not. You're corrupted too. You believe this clear evil manipulation. I'm so sorry I wasn't able to liberate you. Manipulation. What are you even on about? I told you in the trial, but you didn't listen to me. No one ever listens to me. It's all... It's Maiko. Oh, she's crazy. Oh, Maiko is just delusional. Don't listen to her. She's just watched too much anime. Oh, don't worry about my daughter. I'll kick her out soon. Jesus. Maiko, I understand being picked on for having a hobby your parents don't understand, but that does not justify literally murdering someone. Dracul might have lied. Dracul might have lied. Why is everyone believing a criminal over me? Maiko, you're just as much of a criminal as the rest of us. You're brainwashed too! What's happening? This one strange fantasy. It's not a fantasy! Shut up, shut up, shut up! I'm helping people. If what I was doing was so wrong, then why didn't anyone stop me?
Oh, we did stop you. All these patients bound together to find you in the trial and execute you. Your execution will stop you permanently soon.
Good riddance. Oh, shut up, Kiyoshi. You'll deal with that can of worms after the trial.
How come the murderer gets to live? How come the kidnapper gets to live? How come those who obstructed justice get to live? How come the fraud gets to live? And I, the carrier of justice, do not.
That's just the rules of the game.
What did you say?
Not to mention you kind of killed a lot of people yourself. So you're also a murderer.
I heard so many.
No, don't think of them as people. They weren't. They were monsters. You're a true hero. You're a true hero.
I won't accept this. I won't. I won't.
Mary looked away. I knew she was thinking the same as I was. Why Dracul? Why couldn't Maiko kill anyone else who got revealed? Why? Why was all of this because Dracul was too honest to fuss about his crime? But was he really so honest? As much as I hated to admit it, Maiko had a point. It wasn't an official reveal. It could have been... No! Dracul wouldn't do that! Can I at least know my hostage is safe?
Your hostage? Oh! The friend on the monopod we're keeping here? Die! Well, how about we watch Maiko's hostage video together?
Melody, pretty.
Yeah, whatever, magic bitch. Let's have a quick motive movie night.
Maiko flicked the button once again, a big screen lighting up with Maiko's photo video.
Maiko Izuki, ultimate voice actress. We're so very sorry, but you don't appear to have any friends. Nor family you like. So, we have to get a little creative. If you are unable to kill by the end of the chapter, your voice role as Melody Pretty in the popular anime of the same name will be replaced. Let's hope you're not too attached to that role. Bye-bye!
You don't know how that turned out. Well, Maiko, I don't know how they're gonna voice Melody Pretty now that you're dead. So, the show might just end. What a shame. What?
You killed just for a role?
Please wait! You don't understand. It's all I have. No one likes or wants Maiko Yuzuki. No one cares. I'm not funny. I don't have my own voice without being her. It's just everything to me. People only liked me once I started voicing her. Mom had let me stay because the money from my work benefited her. God knows she could use the money with all those cheating. Deadbeat men she fawns over every week could leech off her. Melody Pretty is all I have. I am nothing without voicing her. You all hate Maiko Yuzuki. I know it. You... Maiko. Oh... How
could we hate someone you never even gave us the chance to meet? What? Do you... No, it's pointless. It's right of me to just put up the facade in front of everyone. It's what everyone wants. I just need to keep telling myself I am her. Don't try. It's pointless. I don't want to die. I don't want my show to end. You just killed a man. We don't give two shits about your godforsaken little anime ending. We just get this done now? Serial killer Moon here is scaring me. Are you trying to get away soon so you can escape the consequences of your crime?
No!
Says you! What the frick was that, Kyoshi?
I did what I had to in order to develop my skills.
Oh, right! The execution. Jeez, you're all distracting me with shows and motives. I'm ever so sorry.
We don't forgive you.
You kinda have to.
Yes, super yes!
Yes, Mr. Kitty. Hey, wait! What are we doing again?
Don't worry about it. Just look at that wall. It has some pretty interesting patterns.
I agree with Taka, though. Let's just execute this maniac. Alright, it's execution time! Any last words, Michael?
My name is Melody Pretty. I will not fall! I will continue to deliver justice no matter what!
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Oh god. You can look back now, Taki. Are we all going to get one of those if we do that?
Yuppers!
I don't want to die. Jesus shit! No one ever do that again. We can't lose anything else. That's pointless to say. Huh? She has a point.
No.
Motives will continue to be produced. Crimes will continue to be revealed. You will all get your emotions get the better of you at one point or another, and this will happen again. Oh gosh. Min! No. That's not going to happen to us. I refuse. No, it won't. I hope. I think. I'm not sure. Interesting. You. Oh, what is it? Care to explain? What the fuck? Yeah, that was super creepy. What the hell is wrong with you? Oh. We're all listening. Everyone wants to know what the hell is wrong with you. I don't. Well, everyone else wants to.
Let them go afterwards. I usually didn't harm them.
Usually? This creep. Lyra, it's not worth the energy. Just back off.
No, what the hell?
No, I want to confront this piece of shit. Don't control me. Lyra, don't you get it? We've all committed something shitty. You can't pick and choose which ones you think are worse than others. Why are you saying that all of a sudden? Have you done something worse than this lot? Are you trying to soften the blow when you end up being the scum of the earth? You are so cute. Don't patronize me. Tell me what you mean by that. Sorry, but are we going to load onto Kyoshi and not even address the shit talk I did? Hold on. I didn't mind for the sake of everyone else's enjoyment. Typical. Looked over at his Mine, all the fighting and yelling melting way into the back of my mind. Felt like everyone had just completely forgotten about Jakal, about the trial. Everyone was back to where we were a week or two ago after the first video. We really were just lab rats doing the same thing over and over. Maiko's execution. Her breakdown. The corpse. How it had been laid out. It made me sick. I don't even know what had motivated me throughout the trial to keep going. Everything had been too much. That confidence, that drive to find justice for Jakal. It all slowly crumbled away. I just wanted my friend back. Nothing felt real. It all felt hazy. Everyone's voices became so zoned out. I just wanted to see you smile one last time. And hey, we're on that topic. If you're going to be petty and try and drag Kotaro's crime into it, then... Shinku, what do you think? Shinku? Hey, Shinku! Holy crap, Shinku! Shinku? He did. Can you hear me? Hey, Shinku. Jakal, wake up! Black. It all went to black. I wonder if I pinch myself tomorrow if I'll wake up.
Hey, kid.
Huh? Who are you?
You're that writer Altsmith's sister, aren't you?
I have a goddamn name, you know. Jesus, self-entitled ultimates.
I have an offer for you.
You have 2 minutes.
Oh, looks like we've got one person going through their emo phase currently. Let me guess. It isn't a phase? Or will you just angstily brush off my comment?
Hey! That's mean. Just get it over with.
You want to be an ultimate, right?
I'm listening.
How good are you at impersonations?
And that is the end of Chapter 1 of Danganronpa Antebellum. Oh my gosh. Well, it was awesome playing this game with you guys. But I'm gonna have to call it a day for today. It's been almost 4 hours and I am exhausted. So yeah, hope you all have a good day and I'll see you on Friday for... What am I streaming on Friday? I think it's League, isn't it? Oh, it's Valorant in Minecraft. Okay. Well then, I'll see you on Friday for Valorant, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.